The Horrible Gamers podcast may contain content not suitable for all ages. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Horrible Gamers Podcast, show number 180, being recorded on December the 2nd, 2017. I am one of your hosts, Gonzalez, also known as Jesuswalksalot. Today, I'm joined by my crew plus one in the Great White North, Ryan Gibson himself. Welcome back.
What's going on, everybody? Another episode of Horrible Gamers. Let's do it.
And from the West Coast, the best coast, Gunnychief, Henley, Merrill, welcome back.
Hello, horrible people. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome here, Gunny. You're welcome. You're accepted here.
Thanks.
And from the beautiful state of Oregon, like myself, my friend, Johnathan Hall, Penpointred is back. Welcome back, Johnathan.
Hey, that's me. But yeah, I gave up Oregon. I'm now just living in VR now. Fuck Oregon and fuck all you in the U.S. and everybody else on Earth. Yeah, I'm out of here.
You just living in the VR world now?
No, for now I'm not. And yeah.
Well, you gotta wait until you get a Flash update on your PS4 to
well, that's only if I want to live chat with you guys. But I mean, I don't know how if it's chatting with you guys versus the future. I don't know. It's a pretty easy choice there, I think. I mean, I love you guys, but here, right? Look, see, even my emoticon on our live chat is love. So yeah. But if you guys piss me off though, I will totally change it from the future.
Oh, so, you okay? All right.
Yeah. Well, I'll keep you guys up on my emotional feelings via emoticons on live Facebook chat. But that's about my communication level.
You don't even chat in the future. You just everything's through emoticons, huh?
It is. Oh, that's probably it.
That's what's going on.
It all makes sense now. Okay.
Yeah,
I am complicit with the future.
Don't even use words. Just emoticons.
I got a choice of 6 emotions, so I'm fine.
Guys, if you want to follow us on Twitter, you can at _horrible gamers. Leave us a voicemail on 971-319-1421. Like our friend Evan Tanaka did. I'll play that right after this. But also go and listen to the network Hush Your Face. That's the network we're a part of. And join our Facebook group, Horrible Gamers Podcast Community. You can find it. And that's where we have like about 500 and something members. All in there, chatting all the time about games, making fun of me because I hate games one week and love them the next. But you can always email us also at feedback@horriblegamers.com. And our intro song is made by Fowler and Twistex, FWLR and Twistex, kind of like a Twix, but with the twists. It's called a break.
What the fuck? Kind of like a.
You love your ex. You love Twix. Just put them together and there you go.
Shut up. Listen to the voicemail, guys. Listen to the voicemail. Oh, I gotta play this.
I'm never listening to the HGP crew again.
Oh no!
A long ass show, and I didn't hear one mention of my email. I was trying to be nice and give you guys some feedback and appreciation.
Oh, whoa, what the fuck happened here? Let's play this again. No way. This needs to be played again, guys.
Wait, it sounds like he was sending an email from the past.
It is. This is an email from the past. This is not future technology he's using here, guys. We're sorry. I'm sorry, technical difficulties.
We're playing from a phone.
I'm coming back. Here. Here we go.
Never listening to the HGP crew again. I listened to your long ass show, and I didn't hear one mention of my email. I was trying to be nice and give you guys some feedback and appreciation, and what do I get in return? Nothing. You guys shit all over my chest and left me in the dust.
Whoa.
My holiday season is ruined. I sat my family down, and I told them I was famous and that my email would get an honorable mention sometime in the show. And so I forced them to listen to all 3 hours and 47 minutes of it. I hope you're all so happy.
I am. I'm happy.
Yours truly, Evan Tanaka, a.k.a. A1Pixel69. P.S. Fuck Sony.
Oh, he's mad at Sony.
Why you gotta fuck the future?
I blame Sony for the.
Have you tried VR, Evan? Get the VR headset, bro.
That was our friend Evan Tanaka. He's the famous rapper, after making a rap song for our show. He blew up. I mean, his career has taken off. He's
based on this show.
Mm-hmm. He's totally he's famous now. You can find him on YouTube and stuff. He's famous.
I think isn't he like 75 Cent or something like that?
Something like that. Yeah. Evan, he calls himself ET420. I don't know. Know what that means. ET420. I don't know. That's his rapper name. Yeah, you can find him on YouTube. But yeah, he's what you call an influencer. That's what EA calls.
I'm trying to be influencer.
Influencer.
I didn't know that's what dealers were called these days, but anyway.
Guys. Sorry, Evan, for making your family listen to the show. I mean, it must have been hard listening to all 4 hours of the show last week, but appreciate the downloads there. Yeah, you should maybe have them listen to this one because you are on this one. You're right in the beginning. They don't have to listen to the whole thing.
Oh no! But I thought he was gonna be at the end as well. Or
yeah, so you'll have to have him listen to the whole thing.
At the beginning of the live show, but we're maybe at the end of. I don't know. We'll see.
Guys.
I think there's gonna be a little dick sauce throughout the episode. Okay.
Talk about video games, but I want to talk to Johnathan first because he's in the future. Obviously, right now he is in VR. He's the first person to be on the show in VR from the future, and the podcast is actually being recorded in VR for VR people. This is a very futuristic podcast. We're using new technology to push the listeners to adopt a VR.
My emoticon is now WoW. So yeah, it's the future. It's
in VR, Johnathan, tell me about your PlayStation VR. How much did it cost you? Where did you buy it? Social security number, mother's
What is
name.
it like when you sneeze in it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that part's pretty harsh. But okay, so I went out Black Friday shopping with my wife in fucking Medford last weekend, and yeah, but they have a GameStop down there, so we stopped by, and yeah, they were doing. Well, I thought it was special. I thought it was a Black Friday sale that they were doing like $100 off the PSVR. So like I got a Gran Turismo kit. It was like $299, so it came with Gran Turismo and the camera and the headset. But which is awesome. I'm stoked about it. But I just went to Target today and saw the same specials going on. So I guess it's just the new pricing. I'm guessing it's because of the HD unit coming out.
Yeah, new pricing at the end of the year.
Right?
Yeah, so they basically just marked down the price of the old units. So but yeah, it's been pretty fucking cool though. I've been digging it. Yeah, I basically the first night I went to the PlayStation Store and downloaded like all the demos I could, and just went through fucking everything.
How's that Batman demo? Is it just like everybody says?
God damn it, Gunny. Why'd you have to choose the one I didn't play?
You didn't play that one? Come on.
They didn't have Batman fucking demo.
Are you saving that one?
I played like 60 fucking games, but you have to bring up like one I didn't play.
So, Jonathan, you said you got the Gran Turismo Sport Edition, so it comes with Gran Turismo, right? How is that game in VR? You liking it? You get sick?
It was pretty cool, actually. So, I mean, the only thing that's weird about it, okay, so it's really cool being in the car. Mm-hmm. The demo was the VR part of it was pretty limited, but it put me in the view of someone driving in Europe. So I was driving from the right seat, and that was pretty weird. Yeah. I think more like I kind of got nauseous on that game, but I think it's just because I was driving in the wrong seat. Like my brain was having a hard time with that.
You're on the wrong side of the car.
But yeah, it's fucking crazy when you have so you look in your rearview mirror and you see a car coming up behind you, and then when you turn around and then you see the fucking car coming up around you, and you're like, holy shit! So I can move. That part's cool. Yeah, that was pretty exciting. Some of the highlights for me, like Thumper was really good on the demo. This game Moss, it's like a dungeon crawler where you're like this mouse. Mm-hmm. Well, you're not a mouse. You're like this Miyazaki-looking mythical creature, and you're kind of helping this mouse around the dungeon, and that looked like it had some potential coming out.
Mhm.
Some of the stupid shit, like there's this like Hot Tracks race car game. It's not Hot Wheels or anything, but it's kind of close to where it's like the race cars on tracks.
Yeah.
But when they're going around your head and stuff, it's really stupid, but it's really entertaining. And,
So they're on tracks and they're going around your head.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty.
Just
cool.
on rails.
Yeah, just some of the stupid shit like that. There's this one of my favorite things on there was the PSVR Playroom, and it's meant for kids, but it's all these like little mini games that have like little robots and shit, and yeah, they're entertaining. They're really like engaging, and one of them, you take your controller and you see like a Gatling gun in front of you, and you actually put it in there, and it shakes, and all of a sudden it feels like you have that Gatling gun, like that you are controlling that, and you're like whipping it around and shooting all these like Tetris monsters coming at you, and that was pretty intense and pretty awesome. Other than that, I mean, those have been really cool. I haven't played any demos for it, but I want to play Riggs and Archangel. They're like two mech games.
Yeah. I heard about Riggs. Yeah.
Yeah, but then speaking of mech games and shit, like so of course I have to fucking see how Titanfall 2 looks on this, and it's it's not in VR, but it's just like, so right now chatting with you guys, for instance, I just see a big ass, like, it looks like a movie screen in front of me, so It looks like it's about like 15 feet, 20 feet ahead of me, and it's got to be about like 20 feet by 50 feet or whatever.
So it's like a movie theater screen, kind of.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
Like
so
a
like in
TV.
Yeah, so it's pretty fun. I mean, it's weird how, I mean, unless you get, like, I'm getting used to having this shit on my head all the time, but yeah, like but yeah, Titanfall 2 was awesome in this. I was digging it better on the Xbox because of the controller, but this whole experience has kind of got me on this side of it now. So yeah. Oh, I did get so I have had a couple things happen though. So last night when I got home, I went hanging out with one of my buddies and got pretty drunk. And I came home and he let me borrow his VR Worlds, and they had like this like what is it? Shoot, I know that slooge doesn't sound right, but what luge? It's where you're basically luge, where you're like on a skateboard, like going downhill and like weaving between traffic.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I came home and put that in, and I was pretty drunk, and that game got me fucking hella nauseous. Like I had to stop, and I went to the bathroom and I started throwing up a ton.
Oh, wow!
Yeah, so
Go hardcore, man.
And
That
then,
wasn't necessarily the VR's fault, though.
Yeah.
No. I was too drunk. Yeah, I definitely should have done that. And then, as I came back, and I still had the disc in, so I was like, I'll try some other stuff out. So I tried like the shark, or they had what is it? It's like the deep dive. It's like their seascape, whatever. So on one of them you see like a pretty coral reef, another one you go down, you see jellyfish and
That's pretty cool.
stingrays, and it's really like peaceful and stuff. But I was actually a little too drunk and a little too scared to check out the shark cage thing. I couldn't do it. I was like, I actually got in the fucking coral reef. I got scared by these two little fish that came up to me. Like I totally jumped. I'm like, holy shit! If this is that scary, I'm sure a shark will just make me like, in my current state. I'll probably shit my pants or something. So yeah, it's not good. So
have you, Johnathan? Have you had any moments like you said about the Shark Tank? Depending on whatever your fears are, have you just like flown the headset off your head?
I can't take this. No, I haven't really had any of the scared moments. I've had more of the where I probably look hella stupid. Like if my wife came by and just like,
what the fuck is he doing?
Yeah, there's someone
sitting there like in the corner. Like
I'll stand up and I'll just be like looking like, whoa, this is so cool. Whoa, and I have a lot of those moments, and that look pretty dumb.
So have you been standing up? Have you been sitting down the whole time, or is there just?
I sit. So I got the package I got just have the controller, so I don't have the move stick. So I feel more inclined to sit down with just using the controller. But the moments where games get really cool, I'll stand up and kind of look around and stuff. There was one that was really like surprisingly tight. Was the Call of Duty put out some like one mission jet fighter scenario, and that was really tight. And that was kind of funny because in the VR they actually have like a fake, you have your fake body that's controlling the jet, so you have like arms and legs and stuff. So that one actually kind of I end up like laying down and trying to get myself in the same position. It's really fucking stupid, but I have to do it.
Right.
And,
get the whole experience.
It's a totally. But that was pretty awesome. Like if you have VR, I highly recommend the Call of Duty thing. Any stupid kid stuff is really fun. But yeah, it's I've been enjoying it. It does yeah, I mean, what's nice about this is it doesn't agree with me drinking, so I have to kind of like keep one or the other in check. So yeah,
of course, yeah,
yeah, right, yeah.
So there's
limit your alcohol intake when wearing that.
When I kind of want you to try Resident Evil 7, man. So because everybody says that's the game to play in VR.
Oh man, okay. What I'll do is my wife is actually gonna go to California to go visit her family for. Like I can go down, but I'm gonna be at home for like a week without her. I'll totally I'll figure some shit out. So I'll be by myself and I'll try to live stream it or some shit.
Yeah,
but,
you gotta live stream that.
Yeah.
You'll get my I'll be a frantic mess probably while playing it, but it'll be awesome.
Yeah, there you go, man. Just live stream it on Facebook. We won't let you stream it on our page if you want to. I mean, it'll be a cool thing to see it because I mean everybody says that that's the game to play in VR. That's like the one game that was made really well for VR.
Yeah, I've been hearing that too. Yeah, I'm
just the first couple of hours I would like to play in VR. Like once you get out of that house, I don't think I would care about anything else after that. But that first fucking bit inside that house, oh my god.
That would be
scary.
I mean,
shit, I get scared by like two little fish.
I can imagine someone trying to grab you.
Fish with teeth.
You get scared by rednecks chasing you around a house.
Oh god. Yeah, and then one time I was actually just playing. It was like a really peaceful environment on PSVR. My cat jumped on my lap and scared the shit out of me. Yeah, I wasn't ready for that at all. So yeah, it'll be interesting. So yeah. We'll plan that shit. It'll be hella stupid. It'll be way out of my comfort zone. So
it would have been hilarious if something had jumped out at you at that exact moment.
Oh my god!
Oh shit! I'll never play VR again.
No more.
That's awesome, man. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I'm glad that you like it. That it's the experience that you wanted when you wanted the VR. Because I remember you were telling me when we were at the Xbox One X event in Portland, you were telling me that you really were looking forward to VR on the PlayStation. And that's kind of about the PlayStation, right?
No, exactly. Yeah. I kind of feel like I've been gaming for a while now, so I feel I just need something that was just kind of a little different. And yeah, it's definitely. I feel it's kind of next level, but I mean they definitely still have a lot of shit they need to work out through. But I guess with the one thing though is I guess with this price point drop, I guess they've been selling a lot more units. So I think that's more or less what people need is just like that $300 price range versus like the $400, $500 when they get into it. So,
$500 is a lot of money to ask for just a peripheral, right? It's not
my
$500 for a console. You're asking $500 for like.
Yeah, an attachment.
Little thing that you need another thing for. You still need the PlayStation 4 to use it. So it's not like you could just buy the VR and use the VR. You have to have the PlayStation to use it. So that's another $300 plus, the software for it is.
Well, that's what's awesome is when I saw the deal. Like I was like, holy shit! I told my wife, I'm like, it's $100 off from like $400. It's only $300, and then she actually couldn't really argue that. She's like, okay, cool. And I was like, oh fuck, this is awesome. I can't believe this is happening. So yeah, it was great.
Cool.
Awesome.
Yep.
So anything else you've been playing, Jonathan? Any other games besides the VR?
Yeah, actually, so I was at my friend's house last night playing the Assassin's Creed Unity or Origin, sorry. So that's my first taste of the Assassin's Creed series. But yeah, that game is gorgeous.
Yes.
It's amazing. Like I haven't really I'm not really into single player games or much than that one actually I am really contemplating actually just spending some time with that one.
It's so much fun, dude.
And all the cities are so rich and in depth, and everything feels so solid in that game.
Definitely. You could tell they put a lot of thought and care into designing that world. They really went into detail. It's pretty crazy how in that game, one of the pyramids in Giza, in the game they make it so you know how you like they have like the tombs inside the pyramids, right? Like
yeah.
The tombs are where you go in there, and if you find like the tablet of the person who's buried, you get a perk. You get like 1 point of ability points to make your guy power up or whatever. But in the Pyramid of Giza, the way the Assassin's Creed people designed the game, like the pyramid and how the secret entrance was on the side, it turned out that like a week after the game came out, like fucking people that are like researchers of the pyramids or whatever found that secret passageway in the exact location that the Assassin's Creed people put it. And that's pretty nuts. That's the crazy details that they put into that game. Like the people in Ubisoft that were like, yeah, we just looked at the fucking layout and we thought,
well, that's crazy. Here. Yeah, wow. Like my friend who I was playing it, he was telling me he's been really into watching all the like any TV show or documentary that's based on that era. He's been really into it lately because it just seems like, you know, Ubisoft kind of like used all that information and accurately did it. So he's like, oh wow, it was just in this place in this like when watching this documentary or whatever.
Yeah, it's pretty wild because the researchers were like, yeah, they got it pretty much spot on in the video game. It's kind of like the same way that it's laid out in real life. The pyramid is kind of laid out the same exact way, which is fucking crazy. I was like, wow.
And it's amazing also to, you know, explore these pyramids where you're seeing these like finished pyramids. Yeah. Not all of them. Some of them are like, hey, this one's kind of old and broken down already. Like, you know, are covered with sand and just, it's amazing.
Well, you're seeing them in like their full glory sometimes where like you go to the top and the top is covered in like gold. Or you're like, oh shit, that looks fucking cool, man. I never knew these things were like covered in gold on the top. Like, who the fuck thought that? You know? And there's a lot of things in the game where you're looking around the cities and you're just seeing all the drawings they have of like Egypt, man, like all the ancient drawings and shit they have in the city. It looks really cool. My favorite spots to go to are definitely the temples, though. The temple of the gods. Those are really cool places to be at.
Yes.
Because they have a lot of action in those. They have like people praying. They have the people doing the weird music. And then you see like different things going on in the game. That game is so good. I love that game.
Yeah, so that's pretty tight. So yeah, other than that, so I've been playing that, some Star Wars, a little bit of Destiny, not much. I'm actually at this point, I think I'm gonna more or less wait till the expansion comes out and then, you know, spend some time in there. But I think I'm gonna take a break on it until that comes out, basically. Mm-hmm. And then I picked up a Horizon Zero Dawn on. Oh yeah, so I picked up Horizon Zero Dawn on the Black Friday sales or Cyber Monday sale on PlayStation. But as soon as I loaded it up, I was like, oh shit, I can't get into this until I beat Star Wars Battlefront. So I beat Battlefront 2. It was pretty cool. If you guys want to talk about the story or whatever on that. Right? It was pretty cool. I mean, okay, so I was a little bummed that she flipped. Okay, so
wait.
No spoilers.
Wait, hold on. No spoilers for these guys.
I haven't played it.
Oh, no spoilers. Okay, cool. All right. Well, whenever you guys do a spoiler cast on this one, let me know, and I'll tell you. Yeah, because I'm.
That's something we haven't done in a while.
Yeah, I have a lot of heart in Star Wars, so I have a lot to say about this one. But yeah,
I liked it, dude. I liked the story. I'm not sure if you had any problems with the story. I liked it.
I did have some problems with the story, but I feel it redeemed itself at the end.
It was a very Star Wars. It was a Star Wars story. They pretty much follow like kind of what a Star Wars movie is like, right? Like they just kind of stuck with that. They didn't really like go off the rails and went like all crazy. Like we're gonna make this crazy fucking story, you know?
I mean, it's not a spoiler at all, but I just wish I would have saw like I wish they would have played more history, like more of her background on like why she. You know, like some of her training through the Empire, or you know, maybe
she become like a special forces, or
like
whatever.
Her first promotions. Why, you know, basically giving you reason why you want to kick ass.
She's a badass, right? Like when you start off the game, she's like a fucking elite trooper or some shit like that. Like,
oh man, well, even the story itself kind of like it hints at some of the involvement in Force Awakens and shit. So yeah, I'm I'll talk some Star Wars with you guys one of these days. But yeah, other than that,
that game was good. I liked it. Anything else?
No, that's about it.
Awesome, Jonathan. Telling us your experience on VR, guys. I'm gonna talk about what I've been playing real quick. I played a lot of Assassin's Creed Origins. When I say a lot, I mean I'm level 30. level 32 now, and I was level 17 last time.
That's good.
I went up a lot of levels. I purchased a microtransaction in the game.
Oh, you bought some Helix?
I bought some.
Did you
Helix?
Did you buy a unicorn?
Helix. I had Helix because of the Ubisoft club. They gave me Helix because I played all the other Assassin's Creed games or whatever. They were like, here you go, 200 free credits. So then I was looking at the store and I was like, okay, 200 credits. And I was looking at like these packs, right? Like they have these packs that like give you locations. They're called time savers. They give you locations of like the secret locations of like where the tombs are or where the little stone circles are to complete that quest, or where like where shit like that is, right? Or they'll give you like crafting materials so you can craft your armor and stuff. But I was like, I'm gonna buy these. I'm gonna buy the pack that gives you like the stone location, the stone circle locations, the tomb locations, because I don't want to run around the map trying to find these things. I just want to know where they're at so I can go there, get it done, and get my point and move on, right?
Yeah, but couldn't you just YouTube it or IGN wiki that? But then again, I guess it would be in the game.
It's so stupid because I go to these fucking websites and I'm on my phone. I'm not on my computer when I do this, and like it's always like, we have the 12 locations of the stones, and then like you have to click on a picture and you have to zoom it in on your phone.
It is kind of a pain.
Yeah, so it's like, and then you have to go on your map and you have to look at your map and see where it's at and kind of like try to mark where you think it's kind of located at, and then you try to head there and you're like, well, fuck, I'm kind of off. Is it to the left? Is it to the right? Is it that way? This way? Like, and then it's kind of a bitch because I tried to do that at first, and then I was like, fuck it, dude. I'll give him $5. This game is good. And I gave him $5. I bought it, and it's like a $5 pack. And you get like all the three things. You get like all the circle locations, the tomb locations, and something else. And basically, I just did that. And I was like, I'm not going to spend anything on anything else because there's nothing else that I really want. Like the crafting materials, I mean, I'm just killing shit as I go along in the game, right? Like I'm killing a crocodile if I run into it. I'm killing a bird if I run into it. And so I bought that, and I'm playing the game, dude, and I'm loving it, man. I'm like, this is the best Assassin's Creed ever made.
Yeah, that's what my buddy was saying. I guess he spent about he said he spent about $200 on the extra stuff so far. But he bought like a unicorn with like rainbow streaks.
Oh yeah, that's stuff, one item you can you can buy in the store. Yeah.
Yeah. There's like another side quest you can buy.
He was totally fine with it though. He's like, yeah, I bought all this stuff and I don't feel bad about it at all. I'm like, cool.
The game is good, dude. The game is really like, that's why I kind of bought that pack, because I was like, I don't feel bad about buying this. Like, they did such a good job with this game, and I'm having such a blast with it that like, I'm at work, dude, and I'm sitting there thinking like, fuck, okay, what am I gonna do when I get home and I play Assassin's Creed? I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna go for that tomb.
I'm gonna go to Memphis.
I'm gonna go to Memphis. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go there, and then you just find these locations, dude, and they're fucking awesome. The cities are great. The places are great. I'm leveling up my guy left and right. I got all the warrior perks now. They're all leveled up. I'm working on the seer perks. I'm halfway through those, and I'm working on the ones on the left. I forget what those are called. But I'm going through all the perks, man. I'm just leveling up my guy. I did all the stone circle locations. I got that achievement and everything, so now I gotta do the side quest to get like the cool alien-looking armor.
Nice, man. I like how you can climb on like everything.
Everything, yeah.
Run up to it and hold A.
I killed my first big bad motherfucker that's chasing you around.
Oh, nice.
I fucking destroyed him. I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, bitch. And then they gave me like a side quest, kill all 10 of them. I was like, oh fuck. And then I was looking at their levels, like. A few of them are like level 40, and I was like, okay, I won't be able to fight those guys till like I'm level 40. But the game is fun. I'm just having a blast with it, dude, and I'm kind of
I haven't played it this week yet, or at all.
Dude, I played so much this week, Gunny. Like I literally played Sunday like all day.
Oh man, one thing I noticed last night though, and one of my friends actually in chat just kind of like, let's have this like little chat on the side going on to my buddies, but they were talking about how much it's been like she was saying this game glitches more and more as you progress.
Oh really?
And like I was at my buddy's house last night. Like I saw like scorpions in the sky and like trees without trunks and some other weird shit. But I mean, I guess It's just a fucking complex game. There's so much going on. I guess you have to expect.
But to be honest, I haven't seen any problems on the Xbox One X at all. Like, no problems, dude.
I really had the game crash on me.
Yeah, no, because he was running on the computer, and then she's running on the PS4. But yeah, I bet the X is probably a pretty stable source on that shit.
It is very stable. The game hasn't really had any problems with me playing it, and every time I'm noticing like different little things, dude. Like the other day I was playing it, and I was noticing the way he talks to the people as he's going through the city, like, "Hey, Bayek." And sometimes a little kid will run up to you and give you a hug. Or like a little kid will run up to you and he'll be like, "Chase me." And then you chase him and then you're playing like hide and go seek with the little kid and you're like, how the fuck did I end up doing this? Like, I'm just going to the city trying to kill people.
And then you'll be in the middle of the desert. You'll be in the middle of the desert. You'll just be standing there and like 3 cats come up. Meow. Yeah. You just reach down and pet them.
Yeah, I still don't get used to my horse or my camel coming up on me whenever I call them in. They always scare the shit out of me. I'm like, ah!
It's always like on your right, on your peripheral.
Are you playing in VR there?
No. But
the camel's creeping up behind you. Ah!
That'll be the moment I throw my controller. I'm done.
Yeah, I just love the cities. I love the game. I love the settings. It's an amazing game. You guys, you need to play Assassin's Creed Origins. And playing this game has made me really excited for Far Cry 5, because I think that world is going to be as good, if not better, than this one.
It's going to be America.
Hell yeah.
I'm pretty excited about the cooperative experience of it, though. The fact they're pushing like 2-player like story or whatever. Yeah, that seems pretty cool.
Another game that I played this week, guys, was Call of Duty World War II. I played a lot of it last night.
Ooh.
And I'm hooked on that multiplayer. I was hating it the weeks before. I couldn't get into it. Then like last night I was like, I'm gonna play with the community, and then nobody was on, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna play Call of Duty. Fuck it. And I went on Call of Duty, dude. I was on from like 9:30 at night or 10 o'clock at night. I stayed up till 4 in. Literally played for 6 hours, like Call of Duty straight.
How was that? How was the time to kill on that game? Like, is it when you run out, do you get shot really fast and die and then just respawn and go out again?
You just respawn right away. Like you can. I always skip the kill cams. I don't like watching them. I just press X real quick and you just.
Is it kind of like Battlefront as far as like the amount of times you die, or is it?
Probably less.
A little less.
I'm trying to play more.
Slower.
It's more about KDR. Like people really care about their KDR and shit.
Oh, okay.
So you're trying to get the kill streaks. You're trying to get like all that stuff going, right? But the game is fun, man. I'm having a blast with it. It's so fun. I don't know. It feels good. Like being in there, like it feels good. The game feels good. The shooting feels good. The perks feel good. The kill streaks feel good.
Are you getting more to talk about with your grandpa on the holidays and stuff, or like I was in World War II myself.
You noob. But the game is fun, and I, if you're a fan of Call of Duty, this is definitely a good game to pick up. I think they did some pretty cool things with the headquarters stuff. They have like different things in there. You can challenge people to like a shootout. You can challenge people to like a 1 versus 1. You can challenge all kinds of things. It is really cool. It's well done, and I like it. But a few other games that I played, guys, were on my Switch this week. I played a lot of Mario Odyssey yesterday, Ryan. A lot. Like,
did you finish it yet?
I'm so close to finishing it. I think I'm in the candy level, or the level where they're cooking things.
I fucking hated that level.
I'm in that level right now. I just got there today. We're kind of like, we got like 4 moons out of there now.
Yeah,
we're getting together. Like
I hate the corn on the cob.
I died so many times on that. I fucking died.
So did I. Over and over.
We're not talking about Cuphead here, are we? We're talking Mario Odyssey, right?
Sounds like that.
Odyssey, and there's like this little corn on the cob that you have to jump on, and it's floating on lava. And to make it go forward, you have to kind of stand on the front part of it. But as it's going forward, your Mario's falling, right? So you got to like run backwards, and then keep the balance, So you have to keep the corn on the cob going forward, but you have to keep him running back so he doesn't fall into the lava because he'll die. And it's really hard. And me and my daughter were sitting there today, and we're like, oh, one more time, and then you go back and one more time, and then you have to stack up the Goombas on top of the like 4 or 5 of them high to get the moon from the girl Goomba or whatever. So I had to stack them, and then they would die, and I had to wait for them to respawn, and I had to go back, stack them again. It was fun though. That game is so good.
It is
amazing. That game is fucking amazing on the Switch, dude. I can't believe how much fun me and my daughter had playing this game. She was playing as Cappy, I was Mario, and it was just fun, dude. We went to New Donk City. We got all the musicians to do the festival thing. We did the jump rope thing. I got like the moon from that. We did the festival. Like the festival was pretty cool because they're playing the music, from the Mario Odyssey trailer, and then you're like doing a 2D course of Mario in 2D. And it's like the screen is flipping, and you're like, it's fucking cool. I was like, that is fucking awesome. That shit was cool as fuck. And then you get like a multi-moon at the end of that. So that's pretty legit. But I'm liking the worlds, man. I'm loving the game. And it's funny because my daughter, like, I've never known her to play like a Mario game, and she knows who these fucking characters are. She knows every single one of them. She's like, oh, yeah, that's Bowser, and that's Princess Peach. And then she's like, where's Luigi? I'm like, what? Like, how do you know these characters? And she just knows them. It's like ingrained in her head or something like that.
Growing up with a daddy gamer.
I'm like, you never, ever played a Mario game. How the fuck do you know who Luigi is? She was like, where's Luigi? I'm like, I don't know where he is. I don't know. He's fucking gone, And it's funny because she knows all these characters in the game, and it's very interesting watching her, like, in there, like, playing it and seeing how she reacts. And she's like, "Oh, jump on him, kill him," And I'm like, "Okay, we're teamwork." It was pretty cool playing that game with her. And I feel like I'm very close to the end, like, candy level. I think I have maybe one more after that, if that. I don't know.
Cool.
But the game is good. The game is good, guys. Amazing. Nice. Mario Odyssey is an amazing fucking game. The music is fun. The colors are fun. There's some of the worlds that kind of suck, and my daughter, like the water one, where it's like where you fight the octopus guy.
Yeah.
My daughter was like, I don't really like this one. I was like, I didn't really like it either. We kind of just did the moons as fast as we could, and we just got out of there.
Yeah.
And I was like, this wasn't a cool. The coolest one for me had to have been New Donk City. I really enjoyed that one, and I really enjoyed. There's a few other ones that I liked, but not the water one. And this candy one or the cooking one is kind of okay. But yeah, amazing game, guys.
One last game.
One last game that we played. I played today was Xenoraid. This is another game on the Nintendo Switch. I believe it's on PC as well. It should be on Steam. It's a twin-stick shooter. And it's basically you just survive hordes of zombies, and you're like in a top-down view, and your guy spins in circles, and you shoot your little gun, and you get perks, and you get all that bullshit, and you're killing zombies, man. It's literally like hordes of zombies, and you have to survive as long as you can. While, like, some zombies will drop power-ups like a nuke or like a fire gun or like a flamethrower or like whatever, your perk. And then you level up your guy and you're just killing zombies like Gears of War.
Yeah, Xenoraid on Steam is, it's just called the First Space War. It's just a space shooter. So a different game.
Well, it might be like based off of that series or whatever.
Yeah, is it by 10 Ton Limited, the developer?
Yeah, 10 Games. Okay. Yeah, they're the ones. They actually sent me a review code for this game. Actually sent me a lot of review codes for games, which is crazy. But shout out to them, man. Shout out to Jacko. He keeps emailing us codes for everything, and I'm liking it. So it gives me things to play on my Switch. But yeah, man, I'm really liking that game. So I suggest you guys would pick it up. I believe how much is it on the Switch? Like $13. So it's not a lot of money, and it's fun. I recommend it. So check it out. And yeah. Says that's it, guys. That's it. That's all I've been playing. Assassin's Creed, Mario have consumed my life. They just consumed it.
Mario.
I want to
Mario assassinates.
I want to live in Egypt or be in Mario Land. One of the two.
Would you like to be a Mario assassinator? Or if you could be Mario, just assassinate?
Mario is an assassin.
Mario with a flamethrower.
It's the next Assassin's Creed Mario.
I'm Mario. To assassinate you.
And Nintendo seems to have a pretty good partnership because it feels like those enemies on Mario Odyssey, like the evil guys, they're like the rabbits, aren't they?
Yeah, a little kind of, but not really.
They kind of look just like the rabbits.
No, they look like real rabbits.
Even my daughter was like, "That's a rabbit." I was like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, that's a rabbit. You're gonna kill a rabbit." I was like, "It looks like a rabbit, you know, like a rabbit." That's what it's like. I mean, I don't know.
It's kind of similar, I guess. Yeah,
copied it or something. I don't know. They should have just partnered up with them and had the rabbits in there fucking being the evil guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it, guys. That's it. Go play Mario Odyssey. Go play Assassin's Creed, World War II, Call of Duty, and Xenoraid all on Switch and Xbox and stuff. That's it.
Sweet.
Bye.
Bye-bye, Jesus.
Goodbye.
Going home.
Gunny, what did you play?
Oh, you know what I played?
Save the best for last.
Damn it! I wanted to call that out now, but okay, fine. So, yeah, Forza 7. Been playing multiplayer. I still haven't played in a public match or anything, but playing with Alan, his brother, and another, I think, relative of his, and just playing like private lobbies and stuff, and just messing around. Nothing too serious, but I'm learning a little bit more on how to upgrade vehicles, whether it's just like a standard, like, yeah, up this vehicle to its fullest maximum, what it can be in like the C class or B or S1 or whatever it might be. Mm-hmm. Because I generally don't mess around with those. I just like, hey, just grab a car and go. But yeah, there's a lot of different things you can do to it.
Did you happen to perhaps play with Brian Tope Jr.?
No. Oh, I saw Brian had it, but I didn't. No, I think I didn't play with him.
Brian Tope says that he's played with you and that you seem to keep running into him around those corners.
He's talking about my Drivatar. So.
Oh, your Drivatar, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, we were playing.
Tell your wife too. It's my Drivatar.
Because whatever mode we were playing that Alan likes playing with, Alan maybe it's basically where you play with 4 players. You could probably play with more players, and it's just like 2 people will get faster vehicles, and so 2 people will have like a Class B car, and the other 2 will have higher rated vehicles. So that way, you know, and only 2 people I think can go to the finish line, but I'm not sure exactly how it works. You're basically chasing one player and just pinning him to the wall or crashing into him to make sure that they can't, you know, advance towards the finish line. So that was fun because we just had so many laughs, just, you know, different people like trying to get to the finish line, and we're just, you know, you're able to catch up with that other person, and just pin him to the wall and hold him there. But then like his buddy might come up and like smash into you and let that other person go, you know, so they can keep driving. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, like I've done that a couple times now.
Funny situation to you, Gunny, but not a funny situation to Harlan, though. I think you're hurting Harlan's feelings.
Why? What's he saying? So I know it kind of hurts my reputation of my Drivatar and kind of puts me in a bad category, but yeah, the other game I played was Ruiner on PC. I've seen this also. It's on Xbox One. So yeah, this is like a top-down isometrical shooter. It's like playing with a character. You're like set back in the 1980s, and it's kind of cool like how it starts off and the game looks beautiful even on PC, made by Devolver. So yeah, the graphics look really nice in this game, and it's kind of cool like how it starts you out is like you're wearing like this weird mask, and it's got like where it's like showing like it's all digital on your face and everything, and it's going to tell you like kill the boss, like it's trying to brainwash you, and you'll go through it. It's kind of like, it's neat how it's giving you the tutorial, and you're kind of going through like the first level through a tutorial, and it's like, okay, so I'm playing with a controller, which is kind of neat. It's got controller support, so And yeah, right trigger is like your melee with your bat or whatever stick you're holding. And then I think RB was like your gun. But what I thought was pretty cool was, as it's showing you these different mechanics, and I thought, oh, these are pretty basic. But what's neat is, I think it's like where you hold, you're going to be like hold LB, and then you can actually put a position on the map where you want to go next, and then you can press A. Then you can actually move it again to another location. So I think you can move more than twice to different enemies. So yeah, you like once you let go, then you're gonna like move to that point to where the enemy is, and then you can swing your bat, right? And then your character's gonna move to another position, and then this all happens like super fast. And then you can right trigger to shoot your gun to the next guy, which I thought was pretty interesting. I thought I would hate it at first because I thought, man, I'm not going to be able to figure this out. It seems complicated. But yeah, I actually pulled it off, and I died probably like 6 times in that first level, but just playing on normal. And there's like an insane type difficulty as well. But yeah, I've reached like this hub, and I think they are calling it heaven or something. And the characters are pretty unique, and it like the characters you meet. And there's like the dialogue is basically just like where they're telling you the story, and you can respond. The only 2 responses I've seen so far are nod your head, or I don't know, whatever it was, just shrug your shoulders. So I thought, okay, this is not going to be like something where I'm going to make different choices in the game. But yeah, it's pretty cool so far. So yeah, check that out on I think it's on all platforms actually, PS4 as well. And the other thing I played also was Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. I think I started that Monday, and probably about 5 or 6 hours in, I'm about to actually go leave the submarine to go on my second mission. And cool. So far, the game's beautiful in 4K running on the X.
You know what? It's funny. It really didn't look great when I played it originally. And I played it originally on my regular Xbox. And it didn't look that great. I was like, oh, this is crazy. And then I played it on the X, and I was like, oh, wow. This looks so much better now.
Yeah, I hear I heard that from different people saying, like, they didn't, like, whatever, fully optimize it for the regular X. And so I wonder if PS4 is having an issue as well with just the way they ported it to these consoles, versus the X. So, because that was one thing I did notice when I fired it up. I'm like, okay, I don't see any HDR settings for it. I don't think it's in HDR, as far as I know.
For the X. No, I think it is. It is. It's enabled 4K HDR. Yeah.
Okay, I definitely noticed
so on the box, I think.
Yeah. So, because the only option you're going to get is brightness. There's no other HDR type components to it.
Well, I think almost every single game that has HDR has that HDR brightness setting. Have you seen that? Because I've seen it in Call of Duty.
It's not in
Assassin's Creed. It's the same way, where like it only lets you adjust the brightness of the HDR or something like that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go out and say that this game does not have HDR settings, because I'm pretty sure I went in there and I turned it from automatic to on, and it didn't actually work. So it just had that weird.
Your
look
TV
to it.
Should tell you if the game is HDR by. If you go in, like every TV that has, or most 4K TVs have like a thing where like you can press info and it'll show you like the display information of what you're displaying. So it'll be like 4K. It'll be like 23 whatever by whatever, and then it'll say like HDR 10 or HDR Dolby Vision on there, and it'll tell you like if it's on or off. Because if a game doesn't have HDR, like if you play a game,
that's
like
right,
City Skylines, and it doesn't have HDR or 4K. The game will be like displaying at 1440 or displaying at 2360 or something like that, but it'll be like HDR and it'll just be blank. It'll be like no or whatever. It just won't have HDR.
Yeah. So the game starts off and kind of gives you a recap of the last game, which is pretty cool. I feel like it goes through that pretty quick. I might have pressed A or B to just continue. I was like, all right, that's a lot of dialogue.
It's kind of boring. Yeah, when I played that first intro part, I was like, this is boring.
Yeah, because a lot of it's
I hadn't played it in so long that it was like, all right, this is refreshing my memory, But it was really long.
I haven't played it in a long time either. But I mean, I watched all of it, but I was still like, okay, yeah, I remember. I was in a hospital. I killed the Nazis. Who cares? Like, I'm just here to kill Nazis, dude.
Yeah,
that's what I want to do.
Right. So
I don't know, though, man. The story was really good.
I remember the story from the last one, right? Like, you were in the hospital because you got shot or something. You were like where were you? Like mentally disabled or something? You were crippled? Or
you were crippled. Yeah, you were hurt and they took you in.
You're always hurt. You're always crippled.
Yeah.
You're always injured.
What happens in this one? Right?
You're just all fucked up.
In the last one, you didn't have a wheelchair, did you?
No, that was pretty fucking sweet where you're rolling around in a wheelchair fucking shooting Nazis.
Yeah, so I'm playing on normal and wow, this game could be... Man, if you're not paying attention, it's hard. But I stuck with it. There was a few parts in there, but let me just back up. I'll just say when it first starts out, man, if you're like sensitive to certain things, I don't know, like everything, whether it be racial or just animals or anything, man, they try and touch on all of that stuff in the beginning of the game. We're talking about within the first 30 minutes after that dialogue
going.
Man, it's like, all right, geez, Christ,
I can't wait till you get to the end, man. I can't wait till you get to the end.
But I don't know. I kind of feel like they jumped all over the place in the beginning of that section, where it's like, okay, like, can we just kind of like slow it down a little bit? Like, why are they trying to throw all this stuff at me? I get it. I'm not like,
And then like for me personally, it was like huge friggin' rush at the beginning, and then it was just this dead spot in the middle that I almost gave up on the game, and then it just all of a sudden it just boom right back up again, and I was like, okay, I can get through this, I can keep going.
Yeah, and I've been through several cutscenes, and I think I just reached my first long cutscene before we started this show, or actually when we've all jumped on, it was like, wow, this is a long cutscene, but I enjoy that. I think I'm getting that story out of it, so that's fine with me to if I can get more story.
There's one particular scene that I can't wait till you see. I know you're gonna probably bring it up, so
but I love all the characters. There's Grace, there's the doctor or scientist or whoever he is. I'll just call him the doctor. I don't know what he is, but the scientist or something, because he's like the gadget guy, right? And he's really cool. And but it cracks me up. I got to when you first get to that submarine, and this is not really a spoiler, but when you bring some of these people back to your submarine, and that's where your base is, and so the guy comes down.
Just kidding.
This guy comes out and he goes, and just the way they flow and move, and he's like, "Is that a real toilet? That's a real working toilet, right?" And I'm just like, "All right, this is kind of dumb." It wasn't even like a cutscene or anything. I think you're just kind of watching things play out. And he's like, "Oh my god!" And he goes into the toilet, right? And he's in there. You can hear him yelling, and I'm just laughing. I'm like, I was like, I kind of waited for him for a minute just to see if he would come out. Mm-hmm. And every minute or so you'd hear like a yell or something. I'm like, okay, this is freaking hilarious, right? He's having a good time in there. So I just kind of went about and did some different things and side missions, and you pick up different documents and these things called star cards, and so
you're
then
picking up star cards.
I want to play it.
Yeah,
I need to play more
those are like so I don't know what those, but they're not really anything pertaining to the.
No, they kind of just give you a little bit of the story. I was just making a joke because there's star cards in Battlefront 2, right?
Right, yeah.
The star cards.
But you know what I think these are? I think these are just different characters of the people that made the game.
They are?
They might be called Star Wars cards.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
they just show you a picture, and then there's like concept art.
No, I know what you're talking about, Gunny. It's just a little collectible you can pick up.
Yeah. They're just meaningless, but they're pretty cool. I like them. And there's other things you can go around and explore in the submarine and stuff, and then after going through some more dialogue and like going and exploring more of the submarine where they want you to go. And I finally came back today, and I get down to like where the actual war room is or whatever. The guy pops out of the restroom, like he was so excited, and just in glee, And I was like, damn, he finally came out of there. So, this game's a riot, and I love the shooting, the weapons, everything's pretty cool about that. It's and you're right, man. It does kind of play out a little bit like a Doom game where, you have to keep moving. Man, I'm like stopping, aiming, shooting, and I'm like, before you know it, like you're dead. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me go around.
You don't want to try and hide or find cover or anything. You just want to go. Go.
Yeah, and I think my son came in at one point and goes, hey, your health is going down. I'm like, well, that's more or less those are like timed or whatever.
Yeah.
I said my shield's on the right and that one's up pretty high, but I do have to go. I told him there's a reason for that, right? It's kind of a Doom thing, right? Where you have to press X and find these different health packs and then get right into the action is the way you're supposed to do it. But, definitely enjoying that game a lot.
What else you been playing, Gunny?
The other thing is Pinball FX3. You started a tournament this morning that I noticed. I was like, what tournament is he in? And that would be the Thor table. So if you want to give that information out.
That tournament is going to be going on all week. So go in, search for my gamer tag, Gib8777, and the password is HGP 2017. All lowercase. HGP 2017. Then that'll get you in and post a score, and then you can just keep playing all week long, and whoever has the top score will announce next week. I did a little tester one, and a couple of people played, and King Jiggly, of course, came in. My buddy Gary Ellis Jr. came in and destroyed everybody's scores.
Yeah.
So,
I think he's at 81. And when I went back to it before we started the show, I was like, what? Ryan's at 81? No fucking way, right? So I went in, I'm like, King Jiggly. I knew it. I
got up there, too. I got to like 180 or just over 200. And I just couldn't catch him. I was just like, I can't do it. I can't get it. Because that one was for Back to the Future. And in Back to the Future, like, you can make that table go fucking crazy. You can set off all the multi-balls at the exact same time. And it just goes insane.
Yes, I like doing that. That's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun.
Yeah, you're just mashing left and right trigger, the whole time. It's hilarious.
There's like 7 balls on the table, and you're trying to control them all. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this week will be Thor, and I'll put up another table next week for a week long. I'll leave them up for a full week instead of the 2 days like I did for the Back to the Future. But that was just a test.
Yeah. Now for our listeners out there that are on Xbox One and Windows who do play Pinball FX3, now Ryan can only put up a tournament for one table. So that means that I can go in and choose another table right now. And and have everybody join that tournament as well. As far as I know, you can probably be in as many tournaments as you want. I don't.
Yeah. You can play as many tournaments as you want to. You can only create one at a time. So let me know the information. Post the information on the Facebook page, and we'll get people in on that one too. Because I'd like to play more. It'd be nice to get like 2 or 3 tables going at once.
Yeah, I think that would be cool. Like at least get 5. So. Adam, King Jiggly, get one up there. Now, it can't be your favorite, okay? He's already posted like 150 million, I'm sure. But, maybe we'll do something out of the classic, and then we'll have this Thor and then a Star Wars table to start.
And I was also thinking maybe next year sometime in the beginning of the year, we'll do like a tournament where everyone has to be there together. And we'll stream it on Mixer, try and co-stream it with like all 4 people that are playing in a group, all streaming on Mixer and playing the table at the same time. I think it would be fun. It'd be more like what I go to when I go to my pinball league. You know what I mean? Because we get into groups of 4 and we play, right? So we could set up a whole tournament bracket if enough people want to play and have enough tables to do. And maybe we'll do that in the new year. That's something I was thinking about organizing, but it's up to the community if everybody wants to do it, right? And we can coordinate a day.
Yeah, if we could coordinate also a gambling around that on Reddit, that'd be awesome. I'm totally down.
Yeah. That means you'll have to take that headset off, Johnathan, unless you just think you'll be a better pinball player with that thing on.
Yeah, I'm not taking this off, Gunny.
Fine. You know what? Just play it on PS4 and then let us know how it is.
Actually, why don't you go out and purchase Pinball FX3 VR?
I'm sure that's a thing.
It is a thing.
Okay, I'll check it out.
PS4 game.
And Johnathan, you have Steam. I noticed there was a early access game that I think it was the Pirates one that was VR enabled. No, that's not PlayStation VR, but never mind. That was probably Oculus style stuff.
I know you played one more game because you played it with me. What was the other game you played?
Oh boy! But first of all, before I say that, I believe I played Destiny 2 because I usually play Sunday evenings with the guys out there. But yeah, more. I got to get my Crucible fixed, man. Shame. But you know what I played today? I was so excited. I actually jumped out of my fucking chair. I was so excited.
Whoa!
Yeah.
You jumped out of your chair, Gunny. You jumped out.
I jumped out of my chair, dude.
You jumped. You almost throw your controller.
I was doing the Conan, chest beating and everything.
Yeah.
And that would be Fortnite Battle Royale, which I've only played one other time.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
Yeah. So, so there would be, what is his name? Papa Wolfie?
Yeah. Joshua Wolf.
So and I think Ryan's like, let's go play some Battle Royale Fortnite. I'm like, yeah, okay. I guess I'll put my Wolfenstein down.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, let's go play some Fortnite, and everyone wanted to hop in, and we tried to get Jesus in there, but he was watching Netflix and didn't want to fucking.
No, he was playing COD. I saw him playing COD.
Damn it! I saw you guys playing. I should have fucking jumped in with you guys.
Sorry, John.
Yeah, I saw you guys playing that, and I saw Jesus playing COD, and I was like,
we actually ended up filling the party. But
okay, cool. Yeah.
I'll let Gunny finish the story.
Well, so then, we jump in, and it was pretty easy to figure out. Like, I thought I'd be, like, on the other side of the map when I jumped out and hit my parachute, but thanks to Papa Wolfie, shout out to him, man, for, like, going, okay, there's a pin on the map if you go to that section, and then we all kind of jump at the same time, and the way it was coordinated, but I will preface by saying I do watch this game on Twitch. So, I mean, there is some things I've learned on there just by watching it. We all land, and we actually did really good, I think, that first match. Like, we came in, it was like 7 guys left.
Third, I think, the first match, and then the second match.
Yeah, we came pretty close. Like, especially we were on the top of that hill, and that guy snuck up on the left. I was like, I just smoked us all.
Was it pretty heartbreaking? If you guys got second, was it pretty heartbreaking at the end? Like,
because I even asked.
Good that we were that close. We were like, we actually made it that far. Holy crap!
And man, like Papa Wolfie goes, go stand in that bush, right? And he goes, no, go crouch in that bush. So I just, without question, I just followed the orders, man. I just went over there, crouched, and I'm like, nobody's saying anything, and I'm like, okay, I'm like looking all around, and like, okay, I see that there's 2 guys up in this fort above, but I knew they couldn't see me. Otherwise, they would have killed me immediately, right? And boom, they jumped out and they crouched and they were crawling on the ground. I'm like, easy pickings. I took one out, one shot me, Papa shot the other guy, and was like, yes, right? So yeah, and then we just continued on to like, that's where we got to like the second place.
And then
Wingman,
for Mark third game,
Mark
Wingman
showed up.
Came in.
He's like, hey, what's up, guys? We're like, want to play some Fortnite? It was like, hell yeah. So I thought, sweet, man, we got 4 players. And we start off, we get to, like, we always go to, what is it, the racetrack or near the racetrack or something?
Yeah, we were trying to get to the racetrack.
And I think that's when he jumped in, and I saw this player come on, Scorpio something or other, right? And I'm just offloading on the guy, right?
Scorpio.
Yeah, gamer tag, and I'm like,
Scorpion.
I'm gonna kill the Scorpion, and all I hear is yelling in my head, sitting there like, Gunny, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm trying to kill Scorpio. They're like, no, he's on our team. I'm like,
this was before Wing came.
Oh, that was before he came on. Yeah. And they're like, he's part of our squad. I'm like, what are you thinking? So I went over and just kind of waved to Scorpion. I'm like, sorry, man. I didn't mean to try and kill you. I don't know what the hell I'm doing in this game.
Tactics on there.
But yeah, and Papa's like finding all like the good weapons, and he's like the one making the shots.
He's good at those games.
Damn. Mm-hmm. And he's like, here, take this one. It's a golden purple weapon, the best one out there. So yeah, those weapons definitely make a difference compared to the generics.
Yeah.
And so yeah, then Wingman came in, and we all like start to leave. And I don't know what happened, Ryan, with you and Wingman.
We were in this little trailer park, and there was a bunch of like trailers around that we were breaking stuff down, and all of a sudden we got attacked, and these guys came in, and everyone kind of, I think Papa Wolfie pretty much dealt with most of them, and I was inside a little hut that I was trying to sneak out of and shoot some guys, and as I'm coming around the corner, Wing got shot. He was slowly coming down crawling around the corner, and all of a sudden I see him. He comes in view of me, and I didn't realize it was Wing. So I'm like, pop, 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 pop. Fucking killed Wingman, and I'm like, no, sorry.
That's awesome.
Sorry, man.
Oh man, I want to play this now so bad.
Stand down.
So yeah, what was hilarious was Wing's just like, I guess I'll just spectate now. Right, just spectate the rest of the match.
The whole match, he's like, "Yeah, I saw that. I'm just spectating." Like, thanks a lot, Wing. Just shut up. I didn't mean to shoot you, man.
That's awesome.
So he comes in next game, right? We're doing really good, and I'm just over there like just rubbing it in, Wing's like, "Here, you want some patches and some first aid?" I'm like, "Sure, thanks a lot." Like, what a great gift it is, and we get to this whatever building section town, and when you hear gunfire and it's close, it's man, I'm telling you, like, you're just,
things get hectic.
Things get so hectic, right? So I crouch behind this post or thing, and I can see the guys coming, right? But everybody's fucking running around in different directions, and I've got like the good assault rifle, man, and I'm just unloading on these guys, right? And Wing steps in front of me, and I'm like, boom. Down goes Wingman. I'm like, crap, I just shot Wingman. So I'm like, all right, let me... and I wanted to stop... At that point, I couldn't stop firing because the guys were still coming around the corner, and they're trying to get Papa Wolfie. They couldn't see me still. They just kept going after him, and I'm like, well, fuck it. I guess Wingman's down. I might as well just shoot over his head as he's crawling on the ground. And... yeah, it was good, but I mean, luckily he was able to get recovered at that point.
Papa Wolfie go down? Papa Wolfie?
Yeah, he went out. Because they offloaded on him. They killed him
again.
Yeah, but me and you and we were able to kill those guys because they didn't know where we were, the way we were spread out.
Yeah, then the greatest part happened. Papa had to leave. He left. And we were finishing the game, and me and Gunny were the only ones left alive.
No, wasn't it me, you, and Wingman? It was all three of us. Yeah, it was me, you, and Wing.
No, Wing was out.
No. He got back up, remember? So we all, we were actually, all three of us were walking around that same area, okay? And then we were going into the different buildings, and then it got down to, it was 7 people left, 5 people left, right? Or whatever it was. It was, down to 5 people, so... I don't know how much time had passed in that game.
Sounds like you guys have to have Wing on next episode to kind of clarify this mess too.
Oh,
for you guys.
He will.
Wing.
Seems like a lot of betrayal going on here.
Oh man, yeah. So it was pretty. Yeah, but I think
conspiracy to kill.
We were definitely really hesitant. We had our fingers off the triggers. I think because we all kept kind of running into each other. We were just crouched, going slow because we were around all these different houses and buildings and mountains and it was really intense because it was getting down to like I said 5 people and us 3 are included. There's 2 guys somewhere else, and so
no, Wing was dead by then. Gunny, Wing was dead because he was just talking to us spectating.
No. What had happened was we saw the guys at the fort.
A lot of confusion going on.
No. We saw the guys at the fort. Wing saw him, right, and he goes. Then he's like, bam, they killed me, right. So then it was just me and you. At that point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then we knew where they were because Wing was pointing them out. He's like, they're building a fort. I'm like, where? He's like, west. I'm like, okay, I see it. So I think I knocked one guy, and then I came back around the hill, The other guy went over and revived him, or he died or something, or Wing got him. I can't remember. So then it was just down to like one person. And so I waited back, right?
So I went sneaking. I went sneaking slowly out, and Gunny was hiding up kind of on top of a hill. And there was there was a dip and then a big hill where the fort was. And I was trying to sneak up the hill over the wall of the fort. And some guy came creeping out behind me, and I didn't even see him. He plugged me a couple of times in the back, and I died. But as soon as he plugged me, Gunny was staring right at him. So boom, boom, we won the match.
Yeah, it was like, boom, you're winning.
Yes!
Yeah. I jumped up, man. Yeah. I was yelling.
Yeah,
I got him. Yeah, it was freaking.
Yeah, Gunny got the Gunny for the win.
Yeah, because we were, like I said, the shield was coming in, right? So when I popped out, it was like, oh shit, what do I do? Like I threw up like a wall. I was like, okay, I couldn't throw the wall up because it was red. I was like totally panicked, right? So I'm just out there in the middle, and I see, Gib running, and then the guy running after him. I'm like, I got him dead to rights. So,
plow.
Nice.
Yeah, that was fun, man. It was fucking a lot of fun.
Damn it, Jesus.
Yeah,
we get on this shit. I don't know why we're slacking.
Yeah, no, man.
I tried to get you into that, Jesus, but you wouldn't come and talk to us. I invited you to that party like 10 times.
And I've had several invites and come play with us. I'm like, I know, it's okay.
I've only done that game solo. I haven't played on a team before. So
on a team is so much fun, man.
So much.
It sounds
different.
like it. Yeah, that sounds awesome what you guys were describing. So
even when you get knocked out early and you're watching the match still, you're watching everybody else.
Yeah.
Like you're still watching out, you know what I mean? Like you're looking off to the side.
Oh, so question on that. So when you are spectating, when you're dying, when you're watching your teammates, is it from their view, or do you get to change the camera around, or?
No, you have to see what they like.
Okay, cool.
Where they're facing. So
that's good. But yeah.
Mean whatever character, whichever person you want.
Right.
Team.
Okay.
So if everyone's still alive and you're the first one dead, you can spectate between.
No, but he was meaning like, can you rotate the camera to see behind them, and you can't.
No, yeah, you're looking at their view.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, that would be cheating, right? I mean,
that would
just be like, hey, kill me real quick, and I'll tell you guys if someone comes up behind you.
Exactly. Yeah. So no, it's cool. It sounds fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun because I kept telling the wingman and Gib, I'm like, well, where's he at? There's like a compass thing at the top. Well, we don't know where the shots are coming from, And I'm just like
280.
I was so like beady-eyed and focused on just everything.
Game, the more I'm excited for PUBG.
That's gonna be great. Game, PUBG.
PUBG's gonna be good, man.
Yeah.
I was talking to Brink earlier. Was it today or yesterday? Where he was telling me, that he was playing like PUBG on his phone somehow.
Yeah.
I heard about that shit.
There's a couple of mobile games like that.
There's a couple of mobile games that are
my first time playing this game.
Fakes
this shit is stupid. He was like, it's dumb.
He's playing on mobile.
There's at least 4 or 5.
And then he finished in second place, and he's like, this is awesome. This is the best thing ever made in life. I'm like, yeah, now you get it, because when you reach that, like, when you're reaching the end, the adrenaline is so high. You're just so pumped, dude.
Well, me and Gunny were like on edge at the end, man. Like I was just creeping up over that hill because I could have swore that the guy was behind the wall in the thing, but he ended up coming out.
And that's where I was totally focused at. But man, like you could even see in the game clip where I look behind me and the shield's right there.
But it looked. He was shooting me through the wall to me, what I was looking at, right? But then when I watched the replay after of Gunny's camera, I noticed he fucking snuck in behind me and I didn't even see him.
That's why I kept looking behind me. I'm like, he's going to come behind me. I know it. And then, nope, like shit. Like,
we got to play that more.
Yeah, that was so much fun.
Yeah. But, all right. Anything else you've been playing, Gunny?
No, that's all.
Awesome, Gunny. I'm glad you enjoyed that, and I'm glad you got a win on that. That's awesome. You redeemed yourself from killing everybody in Forza or whatever.
You're right.
Maybe that's a strategy, though. He, kills his teammate right off the bat. That way he has some watching over his... he has an extra eye on his screen. Hey, Gunny. Hey, there's a guy on your left. He's like, sweet.
Yeah, and it's a great... I realize also the great thing between the teamwork is, all right, who's got bandages? Okay, here, take a bandage. Here, take some shield. Here's a shield.
Yeah.
Extra health. Good stuff.
It was nice having Wolfie. He was really pointing a lot of shit out for us. He's
really good.
Shit's over here. I can't believe this place hasn't been looted yet. Let's go in here.
Yeah, I think he called it the prison or the school or something. He's like, oh yeah, or
the retail area. I think it was.
Yeah, he's like, there's always something up here. Check it out. So
man,
he's really good at those games. He's really good at like Overwatch and shit too, man. If you ever play with like Wolfie did and you play like Overwatch,
dude, he's like pro.
You're gonna win a lot.
He's like a pro at Rocket League.
Yeah, he's just good at games. He like picks them up and just learns all the fucking quirks about him.
I feel like if I had him and Clint Vengeful Jedi playing Rocket League, it'd be good.
That's how I'm not like that though. Like I'll pick up a game and I'm just like whatever. I'm just playing the game. But like he can pick him up and he learns all the secret things about him. I don't know how, but he does it. Guys, real quick before the next person goes, before Ryan goes, I have to talk about another game that I played that I forgot about. Guys, I played Quantum Break. I played it in 4K HDR. That game is beautiful. Holy fucking shit. I was just like...
good. It looked good before.
I was like, holy fuck. Holy fuck. That's what I said. I said holy fuck about 50 times when I was playing that game.
What game?
It just looks so good. Like
Quantum Break.
Oh, I haven't played that.
The main evil guy, the dude who's like the scientist who like the partner with your brother or whatever the fuck, the guy in the beginning that you go visit, he looks like the dude off of Game of Thrones. I'm like, that guy looks real. He looks like a person. The way he walks, the way he like leans, like the way he moves, it looks like a person. Like that is crazy. That's crazy. The game is beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah. I saw that game in the shrink wrap. Like I still haven't opened that fucking shit yet. Yeah.
It's a good game. I was surprised like how fun it is to like stop time and like go around the guy and shoot him in the back, and then you like shoot all the bullets into the circle, and then time continues and like all the bullets fly into him and he flies off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's cool.
Then you have a nice smoke break when the whole video's coming on and all that.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, when those videos come on, yeah. So you have to check this game out if you have an Xbox One X. Check it out.
All right.
No,
I'll break my plastic.
Or PlayStation 4 Pro, but this game is not on PlayStation, is it?
Nope.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
It's an Xbox exclusive. I thought Xbox didn't have any of those.
Exclusive.
Oh man, I can't VR it. I can't futurize it.
Nope.
Can't futurize it.
Damn it.
All right, guys. I haven't played a whole hell of a lot that we haven't already talked about. So I played some Assassin's Creed. I played some more. I'm still getting Moons and Mario Odyssey, picking that up. I've obviously been playing Pinball FX3 and will continue to. Reminder, the Thor tournament, Gib8777, password HGP 2017. Go post the score. The one thing that I have played, I did get a chance to play, was Forza 7.
Oh, wow.
I got to play that because me and Gunny are now game sharing, so I get to play his games. I played a couple of games that he had. So Forza 7 was the first one, and guys, that game is gorgeous.
I bet,
It's just beautiful. It's a really nice. I remember
seeing it at that event, and I was like, wow. Yeah, it's like, wow. Yeah.
Even when I played it at Fan Expo, and that wasn't even on an Xbox One X, and I was still like, well, it was an S, but so it had HDR, but not 4K. And I was like, wow, that looks fucking really good.
They do an amazing job with those games. It's just you can't argue that Forza is the best driving experience on the console at this point. I don't feel like GT cut it this time around.
No. And when that game starts out, it kind of pushes everything. It's like, okay, well, here the first track you're gonna race on is in Dubai, so you see like all the like sand blowing around and shit like that, and like just a lot of like really cool effects. And then they throw you into like a rain during the day, and you're like, holy shit, man, like it's fucking pouring rain and shit, and you see the fucking raindrops, the wind blowing around and shit, and it's like, holy crap, that's crazy. And then they go, oh well, now it's raining and it's nighttime, so have fun with that. And
that's awesome. Yeah,
so they kind of throw you into all that shit right in the beginning, so you get to kind of see all the cool effects that it does.
Cool.
but I'm not too far into it. I'm not a huge Forza fan, so I mean I'll play it a little bit here and there, but I don't know how much I'm gonna actually play. And then the last game that I got from Gunny there was Ghost Recon Wildlands, and I basically watched the opening cutscene and then turned it off.
As far as you
I was just like, I don't want to play this right now.
Yeah. Brink
I
was
did
telling
install
me,
it though.
Brink was telling me he played the intro again of that game because he was like, "I'll give you another." It's like, "I'm giving you another shot." He's like, "It looks beautiful." Then he was like, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes into it, he was like, "Fuck this game! It's the same exact shit that we played in the beta. It's just not fun."
And over and over and over.
He just didn't like it. I don't know. It's not a game for me. I didn't like it from the beta. I was like, they need to go back to like old school Ghost Recon, man. Like just some tactical warfare shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not exactly a sandbox game. Or
Yeah, it's not like an open world game. To me, in my opinion, Ghost Recon shouldn't be that.
Yeah. That's it. That's all I played this week, guys.
Yeah.
Wow, that was quick. Guys, let's move on to news and discuss what's going on in the world of video games this week. Guys, EA news. In the wake of EA's news of their battle packs and all that shit, you know, their microtransactions going bad, their stock dropped a lot. They lost a lot of money in like
$3 billion
in one day.
wow.
Wait, why the shit flip?
Wow.
In one day, they lost $3 billion. That's pretty wild.
It's like all their shareholders. It's backwards now.
Oh,
it was
damn.
right the first time.
Oh man, it's backward on my
Turn it-
screen. That sucks.
Oh, there you go. EA rules. Hell yeah.
Oh, well, you made a sign.
I was trying to figure out what you wrote earlier.
Jonathan supports EA.
I'm totally back in EA. Those are my homies.
Oh, man.
They bought Respawn. They're making my Titanfall 3. I gotta love them.
I got no choice.
EA lost $3 billion the other day.
I heard that. I heard that $3 billion though was a very small percentage of like what they've gained though.
Oh, it is.
Like,
It
yeah,
is.
so it's like saying like, oh, I lost a couple of dollars if I made like $40 or whatever.
Yeah,
So,
it is. Literally, that's exactly. You're right. They lost like pennies compared to what they have in their overall value of the company.
Yeah, and that'll come back, right? That'll
easily.
bounce back.
Easily. Yeah. I mean,
it's still a good hit though. I mean, it shows that you can't dent some shit, so that's kind of cool.
All right. Hey, listen, I got a question for you guys, because I don't own Battlefront 2, and whether I'll purchase it or not is, I don't think I'm sure some of it will be based on this mess with loot boxes. I'm not even sure. It's either way. So, you know how this has reached, social media and different other larger outlets like
NBC and stuff like that.
Yeah, all those places, and so and then you're getting little snippets of the governments coming out, whether it be Hawaii or Europe, and we're trying to investigate to see if this is like considered gambling. Like, you're getting that stuff, right? So, but I the more I thought about it this week, I was thinking, isn't it more about like a consumer affairs type thing where they're just locking content behind something you've already paid for, whether it be fraud, maybe not gambling, but what about fraud? So I don't know, because you guys have played it, you know what's in these, what it curtails, but is there something to that, do you think, that could be just what I've said?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Do you think they're going in the wrong direction with this whole gambling thing? Because that's the way I perceive it. As I paid $60 and I'm not getting what I paid for. So they're locking content behind these paid things called loot boxes.
It's not even that it's gambling. It's more that it's like you have to pay more money to get an advantage over other people so that you can win. That's the problem. Like, I don't care about loot boxes. especially not in free-to-play games. I don't mind them. If you don't like them, don't use them. It's usually cosmetic and shit. But when they do stuff like this and it changes the gameplay and they give you some sort of advantage for paying, that's not fair.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
I went into Battlefront 2 this morning just thinking, okay, I'm going to just go into the multiplayer and give this game a try. I couldn't do shit in that game because I was just getting killed by everybody that had all kinds of shit that I didn't have.
Well, yeah, but all those players. Okay, so I would probably say all those players that are killing you that way. I'd probably say maybe 5% of them probably spend a bunch of money. I bet those other players are just people who grinded and just have a bunch of shit now.
But even still, I mean, there should be fucking. They shouldn't be putting somebody that doesn't have these cards against people that do have the cards.
Oh, the matchmaking. I mean,
problem. Set up a matchmaking that says, okay, this guy doesn't have any cards installed, so we're not going to fucking put him up against somebody that does.
That would be nice if they actually kind of suck you in the same groupings.
Yeah.
But they won't, because that kind of cuts their player base depending on how many people actually buy these.
And even then, all that shit's really hard to do too, because on Titanfall 1 or Titanfall guys, sorry, but on Titanfall 1, I kick ass with my account, and then I saw my friend up an account, and I was like, hey, let me get you all these guys unlocked and just play it for a minute, and I just fucking wrecked. As a level 1 player with whatever, I was just like wrecking shit. So it's just like, matchmaking is fucking hard. But, yeah. Anyways, I just want to take that moment to brag about my Titanfall skills, and then you guys can go on.
Okay. But in light of EA news, the EA executives said that they're not going to back down from microtransactions. They actually came out and said that they are fully behind microtransactions.
I support.
And they're not backing down from them.
We are fully behind trying to make $3 billion back.
They're working...
Money.
They say they're working with Lucasfilms at the moment to try to figure out how to implement cosmetic microtransactions into Star Wars Battlefront 2. The reason they want to do that is because, well, like they said, it's really hard to do that because you start to violate the canon of Star Wars. You can't have a pink Darth Vader, you can't have a blue Darth Vader. You just can't have that. It's just
even on the stormtroopers. If everybody could choose like a different, clone trooper, all of a sudden you're running around and as rainbow troopers.
Yeah, everybody looks fucking weird.
You're not gonna. Yeah, it's gonna definitely detract from the Star Wars experience that they're going for.
Can't be any weirder than just a bunch of heads running around.
Oh, I know, that was awesome. Yeah, the bar was set. It's never gonna...
And one of the quotes, Jurgensen, I think he's the chief financial officer for EA, he said, Darth Vader in white probably doesn't make sense versus in black. Not to mention, you probably don't want Darth Vader in pink. No offense to pink, but I don't think that's right in the canon.
He says, roll with a pink Darth Vader.
He says there might be things that we can do cosmetically, and we're working with Lucasfilm on that. But coming into it wasn't as easy as if we were building a game around our own IP, where it didn't really matter.
It could be something as simple as far as kill markings on your shoulder or something like that, like your shoulder pad. Yeah, I'd be down with that, or just some extra dog tags, or an extra just really micro noticeable cosmetics. That's really just for you when you're looking at your player select screen, but not really for the other players.
It could be. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens with all this.
It seems stupid for them to even come out and say that, because it just seems like they're trying to skirt around the issue, because if they could lock some of the other things behind paywalls and loot boxes and stuff, why not this?
Yeah.
Why not just add that to the mix?
Yeah, I do kind of agree with them on this, though. That's the thing. It's just
we've drawn the line here, folks. This is where we draw the line.
I think a pink Vader would be awesome. I wouldn't have any problem with that, actually. I would just have a problem with the multicolored stormtroopers.
It's just I think it's hard for Lucasfilm to justify that. They're about to release a new movie and all this shit. They can't have these characters running around looking different than the movie.
We have high standards
like
here,
a blonde Kylo Ren or something. He has a mohawk.
Or just weird shit. Or Kylo Ren wearing white. Wearing all white, instead of black. What the fuck? Or Rey wearing black instead of white. Just you can't have these shits. So we'll see what happens with all this. But who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen, guys? Who knows? EA. They said they're not backing down though. They're fully behind microtransactions.
Oh no! I mean, the more I think, I know this console game goes back and forth and shit, but yeah, games with service. We're paying for a game, but what pays for the service? Microtransactions. So, yeah.
We went over that last week.
I know.
These companies don't lose money making games, man. But guys, moving on to more news. I have news right now about a kid who, well, not a kid. He's a teenager. 19? I would say 19 teen. Yeah, 19. He spent $10,000 on microtransactions, and he's speaking out. He wrote a powerful open letter to the video game industry. 19-year-old gambling addict gave his first-hand account of how in-game microtransactions and loot boxes can tempt young players into spending hundreds or even thousands of dollars for content. Reddit user Kent Gold, who didn't share his name,
hashtag Reddit, biggest whale.
He went to he made a post on Reddit, and he aimed it at the developers and publishers of Star Wars Battlefront 2, so DICE and EA, and a lot of other companies in the industry, so basically every other company in the industry. And he explained how at the age of 14, he spent well over $10,000 over the course of a few years thanks to microtransactions.
How does that even happen? Like if your daughter was spending that much money, like the first time that she spent like $200 on the month, don't you think you would have caught that and been like,
she did that one time?
Yeah, no,
not even kidding. She did it one time on Roblox, and I was so fucking pissed. She spent like $200-300 on fucking Roblox.
How much of a disconnected parent do you have to be to catch it like 2 years later when it's reached like the 2000?
I caught it right away because I saw her. I was looking at her and I was like, why are you pressing A all the time? She was like, I'm just pressing A. Like, just... I was like, I'm so stupid. I should have like locked this or something. I should have put a password, lock it. Like, I'm dumb. I'm the dumb one. I let her play on my account.
This is all on parents.
You know what?
This shit.
You know what? I think this guy. I don't know. I'm just thinking what am I going to do? Am I going to write a letter to the Jameson Whiskey Company and tell them my first DUI? I was spent 4 months in jail because I hurt somebody. I mean, shouldn't he be spending his time writing
Let me tell you his story, Gunny. In the beginning, this is quoted right off of...
I'm reading the story.
I began playing the game on my phone. Okay. It was a normal city builder clone. The goal of the game was open-ended. It started off fine, but slowly changed to favor those who purchased large quantity of their equivalent to Star Wars Battlefront 2 credits.
Oh my god.
People who played with adults with full-time jobs could afford to stay on top by buying hundreds of dollars of helpful content in the game, and Kent Gold didn't want to fall behind, he said. He said, I began to spend some of the money I had saved over my early years in an attempt to keep up with my friends. At first, it was $10 every other week. Then the game shifted again. They introduced a premium token chest. It had better gear for your heroes, new and better heroes, resources, experience, etc. The spending grew out of hand, and not only did empty Kent Gold's savings, but it also strained the relationship between him and his mother. Yeah. He worked at a near minimum wage job, and nearly 100% of his income went toward in-game purchases. He started getting into more and more games that offer loot boxes and other in-game purchasing opportunities. With Counter-Strike Global Offensive, the in-game purchases didn't actually result in anything beneficial like they do with the mobile games of choice. Players can buy different things, but Kent Gold, spend a lot of money on this shit.
Man, somebody needs to get this kid a drug habit. That's all I'm saying. Just get him on something else. Shit.
He admits that he had he feels like he has a gambling problem. So he admits that.
You think?
Saying that he's always saying the way these companies make it so easy to do, they just kind of
But he's not like a normal person though. I would hope not. That seems fucking crazy.
We're right. He's definitely a gambleaholic. I think. I'm sure the letter was just included to the companies as well as probably other places that would go to help, like maybe go to different schools or colleges or wherever it might be to, parents need to be more educated on things like this as well. But I'm sure it went to the game companies. They were probably just laughing at in the boardroom, like, thanks for your $10,000.
He suggested that adding government gambling tax to all loot box microtransactions and the ESRB rating that complies with the U.S. age limit for gambling. So he's saying label these games that have microtransactions 21 and over games instead of like 17 and over games. And so basically adults only games. And so because I mean, if they have like this gambling type of thing in them, make them legal only for adults. He says also to add a tax to them, but like the government tax, like, hey, someone paid $3 for your microtransaction box, give us $1 out of that, you know?
I'm down with that as long as they include like some nudity and some beer tickets. Then, then go for it.
Next month we'll have some beer guy on there going, drink too much.
Yeah, he realized he needed help and he started seeing a therapist and confronted his addiction.
Yeah, that's a personal problem. That's not normal. Yeah,
I can write letters to my grandparents for all I care. I don't think this is irrelevant.
I guess the crazy thing about what's like not normal though is if you start thinking percentages. So if, like, you know, of all the people like in the U.S. and Canada, and if you say like 2% of them have this weird fucking like addiction on loot boxes, you know, that's still like a good amount of people when you start thinking numbers. But yeah.
I wonder what the average like microtransaction spent per player is. You know, in Assassin's Creed, if I gave them $5, I mean, I wonder how much on average like a player is giving them. Is a player giving them $20?
Well,
I think my friend said like 200, but I think he was saying he spent 200 on the game. So he probably bought the collector's edition. So he probably spent like 100, I guess, on loot boxes or whatever, you know, on like the micros. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, he's doing fine. So he's the type of guy that would spend money on stupid shit like that. So it's not a personal problem. He's okay with it. So yeah.
Well, what were you gonna say, Gunny?
Now I forgot what I was going to say.
Something. I don't know what you were saying, though.
I was writing in the chat.
Oh, well, what happened? What happened?
Oh, probably just about this guy. He's probably got a political agenda, you know.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. About the 21 year, you know, being 21 to whatever label these games. I don't know, you know.
Either, yeah. That seems...
I mean, I'm not saying that these companies need to continue their practices. I'm not saying that at all.
Man. Everything's going to have to get regulated and shit. Like, I'm tired of that. I'm tired of the government coming in and like regulating everything we do.
I mean, that's the thing, right? So
in Oregon, they're trying to pass all these laws, and like I see this shit, and I'm like, fuck. You know, there's going to be a soda tax in Portland?
Yeah, they do that here.
Yeah, I know.
They do that here.
At least we don't have the freaking. I mean, we have that stupid like distracted drivers thing, but not as bad as Washington though. Yeah, like, have you heard? Like you can't even drink your soda or coffee or whatever. Like that could be a distracted drive.
Yeah, in Washington you get a ticket.
That's crazy.
Or like eating a burrito or eating a taco or drinking a soda while you're driving, you get a ticket.
Yeah,
that's fucking nuts. Like I can't even imagine that shit. Like
I don't really. I don't know. I think the ESRB is doing just fine the way it is.
Yeah, I feel like themselves and stop buying fucking games for the kids that they don't, or like monitor what the fuck your kid does, dude.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why the ESRB is there. It's for the adult to make the right decision.
You know how many times I've been in a store and I see people buying Call of Duty for their fucking grandkid or something?
Yeah, all the time.
Or Grand Theft Auto.
All the time.
My son said he wanted that Call of Duty game, and then the cashier. Some of the times I've seen the cashiers, like the people helping them, and they'll be like, "You do know this game is a 17 and older rated game, right? And it has violence and stuff in it."
Yeah, the GameStop is pretty good about that.
That's fine. It's just a video game, you know. He's
gonna play it at his friend's house anyways.
Yeah, that's fucking a Blockbuster when all that shit was good. Yeah, that was a common scenario. They're like, oh, whatever.
Oh, dude, to this day, that is still a common scenario.
It happens all the time. Every time I go to like Toys R Us or something, I mean, they're walking around. I'll go to the toy section. I'll see old people and they're buying like fucking their little 8-year-old kid Call of Duty or something. I'm like, fuck.
You know, and really the other thing, Jesus,
online.
You know, Jesus, the other thing too, like, okay, so in this article it stated how at age 14, He spent well over 10,000. I am assuming maybe let's say till the age of 18 because it doesn't give like. Well, it says a few years, right?
Yeah.
So let's just say 18. So maybe 3 years. I don't know how much money do you think you've spent as an adult? On microtransactions or.
Video games a lot on microtransactions. Probably a lot.
It's not 10,000, but it's still a lot, I guess.
You're the problem, Jesus. You're the problem.
Probably 1,000 altogether with
same here.
It's just on different games for different things. For like, pay $1 for more gems and fucking.
Yeah, because he points out Clash of Kings, right? A mobile game.
Not even Candy. What's the other game when you like have little soldiers and you build a fort? Battle. What the fuck's it called?
What's
Battle Royale?
Clash of Clans. There we
go.
Pokemon
Pokemon Go, Hobbit. Why is he spending microtransactions?
For a while there, I bought like a $5 pack one time, a $5 pack another time. So like altogether, probably spent like $20 on the game. But I was playing it like a lot, dude. Like a lot, lot.
That's how I feel about Clash Royale. Like I play it a lot.
Yeah.
But I don't spend a lot on. I probably in my life have spent maybe $15 on that game. Like since I started playing it.
And so obviously he's probably stealing money out of his mom's. His account
off of his mom's credit card.
Right, because this is a problem with that. So, yeah, I don't know. I think, she should have, maybe hit her card better, or,
locked his fucking account.
Educated herself more on video games and, realized the...
And it's not like Microsoft or Sony or even Steam. Well, I don't know about Steam, but I know Microsoft and Sony don't make it hard for parents to lock their accounts down. On Xbox, you literally, I'm this person's parents. Lock their account. You can even put a fucking timer. Like, they can only play between 4.
Yeah, and I will say the way they had it set up on Xbox 360, if you press A 3 times, you bought it. That was just the way it was, if you remember. And so, yeah, my son did buy something. I forgot what it was. And because he pressed A 3 times. But now they make it a little more different.
Right? You caught him pretty much right away, or it actually
thinks for a second, and then it'll say, okay, you're going to use this credit card, or hey, you're going to use this PayPal account, or it's a little kind of gives you a prompt, but
well, my daughter, she was buying Roblox, the Roblox coins or bucks or whatever the fuck they're called. She bought a lot of them.
Yeah,
she was just pressing. The thing is, she was just pressing A, and the thing was just like. Charge. So I looked at my fucking card statement and my bank statement on my phone on the app, and I was like, Microsoft purchase $4.99. I was like, what the fuck? She spent a lot of money, dude. A lot of money. I was pissed. But at the end of the day, I was like, well, it's kind of my fault. I let her play on my account, and she probably was like, I want coins or something. And I was like, what is this? And just pressing A to get out of the menu, probably. And she did it. She was 4 or 5 years old at the time, playing Roblox. She didn't know what the fuck she was doing.
Right.
But yeah, guys, it happens. Keep an eye on your kids. Now she knows better.
Exactly.
Now I fucking... She learned after that.
Brain that shit in her brain.
I sat her down. I was like, you don't fucking press A.
If you see Visa pop up, you back out.
Anything that pops up on the screen, you need to ask me what the fuck it is. But now she knows how to read, so now she understands what the fuck it is. Before she didn't, so she would just press A to get out of the menus and stuff.
Yeah,
it was bad.
Bad kid. Hey, listen for Johnathan here. This next article.
Guys, Sony will let you try out PlayStation VR at home. Apparently, this is a program that was released, I believe, last week, where you can try out Sony's PlayStation VR at your house.
Assholes! I just bought it. Sons of bitches.
Should have waited.
God damn it!
Missed out.
Don't feel like that. Send it back or keep it for just $2.99.
Curious buyer, you can try this program at home. Well, you could have. Now it's full. But at the time, you would go to a website, or you actually have to be a PlayStation Plus member. A unique member, because they would select the members they wanted to try. So, they would email you a special code.
Oh.
Via email. You would go to their website to reserve a PlayStation VR trial bundle. And the bundle would include a PlayStation VR headset, PlayStation camera, and PlayStation Move controllers. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim VR on a Blu-ray disc, and the PSVR demo disc 2.0, which retails for about $449, but they will let you keep it for $299.99, which is kind of weird. But
that's weird.
Apparently, if you wanted to take part of the program, you wanted to be a member of this program, you had to use a credit card so they could put a hold on your card when they send you the bundle. And when you're done trying it, you can decide if you want to keep the bundle or return it, Sony said.
That's cool.
It said if we don't receive the complete undamaged bundle back within 10 days of your trial end date, we'll assume you want to keep it and charge your card. Apparently, they only had 1,400 eligible people to participate. Like, they had a limited amount of people, slots. So 1,400 people they were able to...
Yeah, they had mass amounts of fucking VR headsets in the warehouse. Oh, they're like, how can we get rid of these fucking things?
All these refurbished headsets. Like, what the fuck can we do these?
It's all the fucking ones that were returned already.
I know, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck do they do?
Just keep rotating
We'll just send them back out, give them to somebody for a deal. They'll forget, and we'll just charge their credit card. It's all good. Don't worry.
10 days and we're gold.
It's pretty.
How many we got? 1,400 of these things? All right, let's put up a fucking website.
For $299, I mean, you're saving $150. That's pretty good. I mean, because it comes with the Move controllers and everything, so that's pretty neat. But yeah, that was done, guys. It's done. And crazy news now. And Oklahoma City woman was charged in a fatal shooting over a PlayStation.
Oh, God.
An Oklahoma City woman accused in a fatal shooting over a PlayStation, in quotes, has been charged with first-degree murder. Sasha Jane Hamilton, who's 22 years old, allegedly shot 2 people during an altercation early October 14 inside an Oklahoma City apartment at a certain address that I won't give out here. The victims, Eugene Johnson and Jennifer Galindo Wicks, both 23, were taken to a hospital after the shooting, police reported. Johnson died October 16 and Wicks survived. Hamilton is being held in Oklahoma City jail without bail. It says witnesses identified Hamilton as the shooter and told police she, in quote, shot both victims after brandishing a firearm during an argument over a PlayStation. I wonder if they were selling it to her or trying to steal it from her.
This is a PlayStation 1. I wanted the PlayStation 2.
Oh,
I wanted the Pro. Thief.
That's fucked up. But I'm sorry, that sucks. That sucks. I mean, don't get shit for shit, man. Be careful if you're buying shit on Craigslist or anything like that, man. You got to be careful of the people you're dealing with. I've dealt with some crazy before.
Listen to John. When Craigslist comes to town, the AIDS goes up.
Yeah, it's bad. Craigslist is a scary place. It's cool sometimes, but it's
always worked for me. But I always meet in public. I never
hey, come to my house or come over here. Meet me in this dark alleyway behind Walmart.
Yeah, let's meet behind this. Let's meet behind Shady's bar.
The stolen Toyota Corolla. I'll be pulling up in a second.
Want to buy a car, man, too? A guy that knows a guy.
Jack and Daxter, the games, are set to arrive on PlayStation Store as PlayStation 2 Classics on December 6th. Jack and Daxter, let's see, the bundle will include Jack 2, Jack 3, and Jack X Combat Racing. But yeah, it's all going to come in a bundle.
Oh, boy.
Yay. Jax is back.
Jack and Daxter. Oh, yeah.
I don't know, man. Jack and Daxter always seemed like a really shitty version of Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, oh, completely. Yeah. Yep.
What else we got? Jesus.
We got a wireless controller.
I can't wait to VR that shit. That's all.
Guys, if you have a Super Nintendo Mini, there's a controller that you might be interested in. It is the wireless 8BitDo gamepad. It is $25 and it's wireless. It connects to your Nintendo Mini, and so if you don't like the wire for some reason, and you really feel like spending $25 on top of your console.
I really like the look of that.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
it does look like a NES Classic.
Yeah, wires fucking suck. I hate wires. So yeah, that's
nice.
Yeah.
It'll come with in the box when you open it. It'll come with the wireless gamepad, obviously the micro USB charging cable for the controller, a wireless receiver to plug into your Super NES Classic Edition console, and a bare bones instruction manual. It's pretty easy. You just plug in the adapter, you turn it on, and it works. It's $25 though, which is kind of pricey for a controller. That's for like a really niche thing.
Not really.
Not if it gets rid of the wire, and who wants wires these days?
The dongle
$25.
The dongle that does stick out of your console though is pretty long. Like it looks like the Nintendo sticking its tongue out or something.
Oh. Question though. So on you guys with the Switches, have you guys seen those the remake of the old Super Nintendo controllers they're doing with us?
Oh, I haven't seen those.
Yeah, they look pretty fucking tight. So yeah, they're redoing like the SNES. They have like a Famicom in the US version.
Oh wow.
But they're doing controllers. Yeah, those that work on the Switch. Yeah, they look tight.
Cool.
So
Virtual
check it out.
Console?
Yeah. I think they're wireless too. But I think they're $50. So yeah. So the 20
expensive, man.
the $25 isn't that bad to me compared to that shit.
That fucking Pro controller is $80. I had to buy the wired one. The wired one is $40, I believe, or $35.
Yeah, 80 for controllers too much. I think 60 is like my threshold. I mean,
that's how much the Pro controller is, man. It's $80.
Yeah, I don't have a Pro. I played a Pro. It's really fucking tight, but I just can't do it.
Yeah, and it says here.
I'm wearing this fucking $400 piece of fucking shit on my head. But yeah, go ahead.
And it does say.
Speaking of Nintendo, guys. Speaking of Nintendo, Ryan, me and you are going to be eating a lot of Super Mario cereal.
Yummy.
Seems that the Mushroom Kingdom eats cereal like the rest of us, guys, because cereal makers. I believe it. What company did they partner with here? Kellogg's, actually.
Kellogg's, yeah.
They're partnering with Nintendo to bring out the Super Mario cereal. It'll be a crunchy cereal, kind of like a Captain Crunch, or kind of like what's the other one? Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms.
But instead of having the mushroom, instead of having like the Lucky Charms, like marshmallows, like the 4-leaf clover and all that bullshit, it's gonna have like the mystery box thingy majigger, or like the
coin boxes, or 1-up mushrooms, or red mushrooms.
Yeah,
sugar and mushrooms.
On top of all that,
and
a little card that gives you an amiibo. Yay!
I kind of want that.
No, you don't.
I want the amiibo, dude. Every time I go
amiibo,
Mario,
you just get fucking RF code.
Well, yeah, it doesn't matter. When I go into Mario, and every time I beat a level, like the little dude shows up with a little spaceship, and he's like, "Hey, do you have an amiibo?"
They show you where
I don't have any amiibos. I don't have any amiibos to put here.
You can buy one now at Toys R Us. $9.99.
Nintendo doesn't have microtransactions, really? Come on.
Every time I play a level, it's like, you have an amiibo you could put here? I'm like, I don't have any amiibos. I'm sorry.
Are you sure you don't have an amiibo? Yes, Dad.
Guys, you don't have an amiibo, guys?
He looks sad. He looks sad without any amiibo friends there to play with him.
That's really sad.
Little fucking vacuum cleaner.
So it's Nintendo's pay to be happy system.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah.
Guys, in more news, cell phones and video games have been outed in a teen suicide study. In Salt Lake City, there's researchers studying a spike in teen suicides in Utah. And they found that 18 of the 150 people, or teenagers, who took their own lives in a 5-year period had recently lost privilege to the use of their electronic devices such as a cell phone, a tablet, and, of course, a gaming system.
You know what, though? I mean, come on. Of course, they're going to have... think about it. They've obviously been doing things that are wrong. Therefore, they're being punished. So guess what the biggest punishment in the world is these days? Taking away someone's cell phone.
Yeah. Or rights to their, or privileges to their console, or...
Yeah, exactly.
And they're like, no, I'm nothing. I don't have my online personification. Where am I going to be?
Oh, no!
Yeah, that's kind of the real thing. one of the researchers said a social media connection or a phone connection is not a substitute for a real connection. People need to go outside. There is a lack of
it's kind of true
being tethered to a gadget. But he's saying that like most society nowadays, like people are getting connected to like video, not like social profiles, like your online social profile with
Twitter and Facebook,
and you don't have real friends. So like,
yeah.
But at the same time, I could argue like, I've made real friends on Xbox. Oh, you guys.
Oh yeah, I guess.
I mean, yeah, but that's
you're my friends. I'm gonna kill myself. You guys tell me that.
In the back in the day, it would hurt. Like if your computer, like I remember if your computer crashed and you lost all your shit, you're like, that's all my stuff. But now everything's so backed up that you can just like get everything again so fast. Like I don't know. I don't feel. I guess
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Jonathan, we met you through the podcast, but I mean, it's kind of online, kind of.
Well, yeah. I mean,
we're friends. I don't know. Maybe you're my friend. I don't know how to.
Of course, we're friends.
Jonathan, wait a minute. I gotta ask you something, Jonathan.
What?
How come you and Jesus have not gotten together to have a PSVR rooftop party yet?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Well,
somebody was asking about that.
Jesus can be up there with his Switch, and you could have your PSVR on.
PSVR rooftop party? It's going to happen now.
It's going to happen. We'll broadcast it live. We'll be on Twitch. It'll be pay-per-view. We'll have some microtransactions for extra content.
It'll be our first Patreon content.
You guys can buy us beers.
Parties.
With your 21 plus loot boxes. Yeah.
Guys. I mean, I don't know. Looking at this article here, it says like, they're trying to blame video games and cell phones and stuff for kids.
I think it shows more how Mormons are addicted to technology. So
yeah,
I mean, if it's in Utah, I think you have a very juxtaposed sample example.
Yeah, like they're saying that here, like a lot of people in Utah are pretty much Mormon. Like most of them.
Mm.
But it's 2/3 of the state are Mormon religion.
I mean,
it's a high Mormon population.
I actually grew up Mormon myself, guys. but I dropped out when I was like 18 or whatever.
It says the Mormon Church still has not accepted like lesbian, gay, bisexual, transsexual people. So.
Oh wow! I thought you were gonna say PSVR.
I started naming off letters, and I just automatically went to PSVR.
Some of the kids are feeling themselves are, gay or bisexual or transsexual or whatever the hell you want to call it.
Yeah.
And they don't feel accepted by the church, and they don't know what the fuck to turn to. And then they have like people They have connections online for people to turn to, and then.
But they couldn't blame it on that, so they might as well blame it on video games.
Well, I think they're looking at more electronics themselves, whether it be a tablet or.
Yeah, but I don't think that's the problem. I think the problem that they weren't being accepted for who they were was the major issue of their suicide. You know what I mean?
Like, of course.
They're just looking to throw this in a different direction so that no one goes, why is this church not accepting, gay and transsexuals and lesbian and gay community?
And despite a lot of churches accepting it, like I know, I mean, I grew up Catholic and I'm kind of Catholic. I don't really go to church much anymore, but I would say I'm not religious really. But growing up Catholic, I mean, the Catholic Church was very against that, dude. Like, you were gay, what? Like, they would like shun you, dude. They would fucking look bad at you.
It was a big deal.
It was.
I mean, the Pope kind of accepted it, but it's still, that a lot of churches, people that grew up in that shit don't accept it.
What was funny is with the Mormon church. So the Mormons, they have like their damn it, I can't remember the name of it now. But basically, this prophet. So who gets like modern translations and stuff. But anyways, I know Mormons are still slow on the whole the LGBTQ thing, but Mormons are actually surprisingly accepting of medical marijuana and that stuff. So they're cool with that now. So I'm pretty
sure.
I
mean, look at the Boy Scouts. I mean, they've kind of come.
Way, then.
Yeah. They're progressing slowly.
They're trying.
I think you even, Johnathan, you even touched on the Boy Scouts, like just how they've, kind of evolved. I don't even know what the word is.
Oh, I know
where they've come at in 2017.
Yeah, I mean, there's things are constantly changing, and that article thing I posted, like it was on the Daily. It's just like podcasted by the New York Times and shit. But there's like these twin girls that one of them was like very girlish and was like totally cool with the Girl Scouts, but the other one's like very much a tomboy, and it's like, man, Girl Scouts fucking sucks, and just like want to be a Boy Scout instead because they did stuff that she was into, and she was actually like the first girl to get accepted into the Boy Scouts, and it was pretty cool. But at some point, because then on the flip side of it, say that there's twin boys, and say like there's a boy that just like was really cool with all that shit, but then there's the twin brothers say liked coloring books and sewing fabrics. I'm not saying that's girly, but at what point is it? Yeah, does it just go from like whatever to just like Scouts? Because there's a huge range of kids these days. Like boys aren't necessarily boys and girls are. I mean, I didn't mean to say it that way, but the old trends aren't very.
I know what you mean. Like
girls are playing video games as much like just as many girls probably kick ass at video games as boys do these days. It's
a lot of people feel like I feel.
You kind of went off the rails here, but
teaching no, but I know where you're coming from, Jonathan. You're coming on where like kids can kind of be whatever they want to be, and we're not telling them to like, no, you can't do that because you're a girl or because you're a boy. Like even my daughter, like playing with her today, playing Mario, we were sitting there and she like looked at me and she's like, I'm strong. I'm like, what? She's like, I'm strong. She's like, she was just telling me like, I'm strong. Like I'm stronger than a boy. I was like, whoa, okay. I was like, yeah, you are. I was
that's
like,
right, yeah.
Like, fuck yeah, you are. Like, fuck that shit,
Exactly.
Yeah, so whatever, dude. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, my kid, she believes she's stronger than a boy, then in her head, then fuck yeah, she is,
yeah. And it, like, that, in that whole thing, that girl made that thing, she was rad. She was talking about, like, it's like, boys do all this cool stuff, but then the Girl Scouts wasn't very. She's like, oh, it's funny because she sounded a lot like you, Jesus. Because the guy was like, so what do you think of Girl Scouts? She's like, oh, Girl Scouts, they're meh. They just do like, but she sounded just like you, like meh. But it's like, they just do coloring books and they sew and they do quote unquote girly stuff. And then, but then she's like, I really hate that term because it's like the whole thing, like throwing like a girl. What does that even really mean these days? Girls can fucking throw baseball just as good as guys, if not taught.
It's all about that social experience, right? And a lot of people want to participate, no matter what their gender is.
Society's changing, man.
It's times.
It's just a time.
Bungie.
It's a new world we live in, guys. A new world.
Destiny 2, getting better.
Keep hope alive. All right. So,
put it on now. Be whatever you want to be, guys. I don't care what you identify as. We love you all the same.
Amen.
After an outrage, Bungie has promised to do better. And they've laid out plans for Destiny 2, guys. In a lengthy blog post, Bungie outlined the future content plans for Destiny 2, including a new tier of weapons, private matches for player versus player battles, and better rewards for strikes, adventures, and lost sectors.
That's awesome.
So basically, these people will add a new weapon, like a new category of weapons called Masterwork Weapons, which the studio says will have stat trackers, random, re-rollable stat bonuses, unique item tooltips, and item detail screens.
That's cool.
So these are essentially elite versions of the legendary purple weapons, and Bungie says you'll be able to upgrade current legendaries to Masterworks.
Nice.
Or just find them in the wild.
That sounds kind of cool.
See, these are all things we Destiny players want to work towards.
Yeah, and also
trying to get these weapons.
But that's not it, Gunny. That's not all you're going to get. They're just going to start selling 3 of coins again, a simpler version this time.
Oh, nice.
As well as an item called the Faded Engram that turns into an exotic you don't currently own. On top of that,
I heard that Duracell's, I guess, is going to be selling those or whatever shit.
Yes. On top of that, guys, you're going to get a better remote interface, allowing players to equip salty, spicy, ramen, 6-shooter, and flip out all at the same time.
Oh, yes.
What?
Wow.
Oh, it's my three songs of favorites. Awesome.
The controversial XP system will also be changed once again. In quote, we already see that the newly adjusted 160,000 XP per level value means that leveling is too slow for some activities, and we have begun the process of collecting data and recalibrating XP and rates to improve them as quickly as possible.
Yes.
Yeah, and it says, going forward, we plan to continue this dialogue as openly and frequently as possible. This will be an ongoing process, but one that we are committed to. This week, we'll be publishing a new episode of the Bungie podcast where we will sound off on the current state of Destiny 2, how we think about our communication challenges, and what it takes to update the game in the wild. You'll be able to listen to both on Apple and Android devices to that podcast. They say thank you for playing, for being passionate about Destiny 2 experience, and for working with us as we look to continuously improve the game and studio communication. That's it.
Hell yeah. I think these are good changes and additions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's kind of crazy that they're actually really listening to their player base more than I would think a company should or would. But yeah. Shut up. Fine. But EA. But just some of the. I'm just surprised, but
yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
But anyways, guys, one more piece of news for you. EA's UFC game, UFC 3, the beta is live, and apparently people are kind of pissed off with the game. Again.
Oh,
because, well, you...
How many microtransactions are in this game?
You buy microtransactions.
Can I buy steroids?
Better stats for your player to play online against other players. And, of course, they're locked behind loot boxes, which, of course, costs real money. And, yeah.
What is wrong with EA?
Just don't care.
They don't care, I think.
Just don't give a fuck.
No.
We're going to take them out of the Star Wars thing, guys. We swear we're going to take them out of Star Wars. Put out that Need for Speed game. It's got lots of microtransactions, right? Hey, how about that UFC game? Hey, let's put some microtransactions in there, guy. Come on. We got to make up for this Star Wars not having microtransactions thing.
Upgrade your accelerator gas pedal.
Oh, EA.
Bullshit.
Upgrade your muscles to full blast.
Yeah.
I haven't kept up, but that's sad. I just wish I would learn.
I think they're in the limelight big time now, and a lot of this is all
everything's getting
everything's under the microscope.
Yeah,
we've all known it for this amount of time. It's just now that
I mean,
the rest of the world is seeing it.
It's the same question if it's like the same type of transactions are in like all the other games, but for some reason, just like EA is just under the microscope right now over it, or if they are fucking up to an extended degree, which it kind of sounds like they are.
They're just greedy.
Yeah.
They've always been greedy, right? They've always been there that way.
Well, they've been there since 2009.
Yeah, it's nothing new.
They don't care, man. They make $100 million a day or whatever the fuck they do.
Yeah,
once tell CNN this is old hat, man.
Once you get that FIFA money, there's just no going back.
Yeah, it's like Gunny. If I gave you $10 every time you came on the podcast, and then all of a sudden I wanted to stop giving you $10, you'd be like, "What the fuck? Where's my $10?"
Not coming back, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I want $15.
Nice.
or you can pay me. Or you're going to have to pay $20 for me to release the recording of the show. Charge each listener.
Oh, shit.
$5.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no.
It's going to start costing us money. Patreon.
You want the season pass, do you?
Listen to our content. Guys, more news real quick. Rockstar news, Rockstar North, and Rockstar in general, GTA 5 Online. Microtransactions will be included in Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption 2 will have its own version of the system, and they will also said that one of the Take-Two's president, Carl Slatoff, They said, we don't view that thing as gambling. Our view of it is the same as the ESA statement for the most part. So potential legislation is going to play its course. In the terms of the consumer, the noise you hear in the market right now, it's all about content and over-delivering on content. It's about making sure you're focused on engagement. And I think that has been our strategy. That has been our focus. And as long as you keep your eye on the ball, you're going to be okay. The consumer is going to be really happy with what they get.
If you just keep your eye on the ball, people will keep giving you money. It's okay. Just keep your eye on the ball.
Okay, so do you think there should have been EA's press?
Slate Top also gave a potential nod to Red Dead Redemption 2 would be employing the same kind of expansion support recently seen in GTA 5 Online via offering microtransactions. Yeah, you can force the consumer to do anything, Slateoff said.
Now, wait a minute. The
best to create the best experience you possibly can to drive engagement, and driving engagement creates value franchises. That's how it's always been and how it always will be.
I just realized something. What? Red Dead Redemption 2 could have microtransactions that seem like gambling.
Like a real gambling?
Because you can play poker in Red Dead Redemption, and so maybe you could buy coins that you use to play poker, and then you win money.
Oh man!
Oh no! There's gonna be a backlash, guys. Red Dead Redemption 2 is gonna be the worst game ever. It's gonna be transactions, and everybody's gonna hate it. It's gonna kill Rockstar.
Okay, I'm gonna start investing in fuckrockstar.com right now.
Yeah, because you're gonna see 12-year-olds coming out going, I spent $5,000 on a shark card. I stole my dad's credit card.
Rockstar's gonna be next year's worst fucking company of the United States.
I was all in. I was doing great. I bet on black like too many times.
But you know what really happens is no one even fucking notices or cares.
Yeah,
because it's Rockstar.
Yep,
it's Rockstar. Anyways, Rockstar have provided a new update concerning the Red Dead Redemption 2 and their goals for the new console game. Launching next year during the spring release window, Red Dead Redemption 2 will be both single player and a multiplayer experience. Rockstar have confirmed that they will be pushing more online content in Red Dead Redemption 2, something akin to what has been seen in GTA Online. And Take-Two's Interactive CEO Strauss Zelnick had this to say about the new title during the company Q2 earning call with investors. With regard to your question on Red Dead, though I have a strong point of view, which is look, entertainment competes with every activity and no activity. And to the extent that we are competitive, we compete with all of our own titles and everyone else's titles too. So I don't think the launch of any new title specifically has a direct effect on an existing title any more than someone else launching a competitive title would affect, for example, how one of our titles is doing. If we have something great on the market and we continue to support it with great content, people will continue to show up. That's historically the case, and certainly that's our aim. So we think Red Dead stands alone. Naturally, we're incredibly excited. I think that the whole market is, but it will stand alone and succeed on its own merits. So basically they're saying like, yeah, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit. We're going to come out and kill it. And apparently there's a new GTA 5 content, guys. You can now buy the P996 Laserjet, retailing for $6.5 million in GTA Online.
Wow.
Yeah. And then currently right now you're receiving double GTA cash and RP bonuses. But yeah. I mean, it's GTA Online. GTA Online, dude, is like one of the biggest online things ever made, ever in the world.
Yeah, it's huge.
It's huge.
Huge. Yeah. But anyways, guys, I'm done. I'm done with the news. I'm done. All the news is done.
No news is good news.
Yay! Moving on.
News machine guy.
Facebook questions. Gunny, what are the Facebook questions?
Oh, let's see. The first one we have is from Brian Tulp Jr. He says, it was my first time playing against Gunny in Forza, and I have heard him on here for weeks bitching about others for cheeking or slamming into the first corner yet. That's all Gunny seems to do to me now. This only happens in Forza. Or what Gunny rips in on games is what Gunny does himself in the games, like shots through the wall and shooters. Ouch! That's like hacker shit, man. Shots through the wall and shooters.
You do that, Gunny? You do that?
No, he's got my Drivatar.
I feel like
my Drivatar got hacked.
I think you're jumping into his games and crashing into him on purpose.
See, I think my stats and boost got like uploaded to the cloud in my Drivatar, and just like knocking him out of the race in the first turn.
I think it's a reflection of how you drive.
Sorry, Brian.
Reflection of how you drive.
You know what, Brian? We need to get into a game together, and I'll show you just how polite and
gentle Gunny can be.
Oh, sorry. You can go ahead and pass me. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Sorry,
Next
Brian.
question, Gunny.
Next one, David Snyder. That's Mr. Destiny to you, rest of you folks. Says, are you guys getting the Destiny DLC next week? Who's getting it?
Oh, I am. Yeah.
Wait, should I add the crickets in here?
Yeah. Insert crickets for Destiny 2 DLC.
Maybe.
I don't know if I'm... David, here's the thing. I will get it at some point. I'm not getting it next week because I do have other games I got to play, like finish Assassin's Creed. Yeah. So...
You haven't finished Assassin's Creed.
Oh, you're going to buy it, Gunny?
No, not immediately. But yes, I will buy it. I will buy it eventually because I do like Destiny 2. It's a thing, man. It's good. I love... See,
it's your game of the year. You were going to say that.
Well, I might play it. I might play it if you buy it. So.
Yeah, Destiny 2 is good. I like it. So
I'm gonna get it. So.
You're gonna get that now. I've said it all along since it came out.
The next couple of days, right?
Yeah. So yeah, next Tuesday.
4K updates come out.
I should have it by the end of the year, David. So
sweet.
We'll see you Sunday. We'll see you tomorrow for some Crucible, bro.
No, they're gonna be playing the DLC, and you're not gonna be able to play with them.
Oh crap! I know, huh? I'm not gonna because it'll say this match requires this gun, and you don't have that gun.
Yeah.
You don't have this armor. You can't play with your friends. See, and that'll force me to buy it. Next question is from Josh Banaka. He wants to know: did Sledgehammer make Call of Duty great again? Jesus.
But you got to say that like it was typed. Did Sledgehammer make Call of Duty great again?
He did yell.
Whoa!
Why are you yelling, Josh?
No. Call of Duty. No, it's not great again. It's okay again. Great again would be getting like a Modern Warfare 2, just the same game in my opinion. But they will never do that. You know why? Because my generation of Call of Duty players are too old now. They're focused on getting the younger kids to play Call of Duty. Don't give a fuck about old people playing Call of Duty. They just don't. And that's just the facts.
So are you saying they made it great again for 15-year-olds?
Yeah, 15-year-olds probably love the shit out of that game.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that's their main audience, their focus.
This is the greatest thing ever made. Oh, this is where you guys were playing back in Medal of Honor? Yeah, they love this shit. They love it. It's cool. It's fun. Like I said, I had a lot of fun playing it, but is it great again? No, not really. It's okay again. But yeah, they'll never bring back Modern Warfare 2 style game ever.
Yeah, I don't think that'll happen again. I think maybe they'll try and recreate it at some point, but it won't happen again.
Yeah, it won't.
They're just going to continue to evolve, like you said, for that age bracket they're aiming for.
The younger market, man. The young kids that are going to become 18-year-olds and graduate high school and go off to college and spend all their money on Call of Duty games every year.
Yeah.
That's who they're trying to get. They don't give a fuck about us. We'll buy the game. They know we'll buy it. They want the new kids to buy it.
Yeah.
Next question.
Next question is from our Zen Pinball master, Alex Wendling. What is the next game release you guys are excited for? For him personally, it's going to be Far Cry 5, which is 5, which is only 3 months away.
That's probably the game I'm looking forward to the most at this point. I mean, what else is coming out between here?
PUBG, that's about it.
Yeah, I would say those two, but I think
PUBG and then Far Cry.
And then Red Dead. talking no shit about Red Dead, I'm probably gonna buy it. I don't give a
fuck. Yeah, so I would say I'm but I'm gonna go with Far Cry 5 because that's on my pre-order list.
It's on everybody's pre-order list.
I got a low for there's this game, Space Hulk Deathwing. It's by the whole Warhammer 40K people. It's supposed to come out this year, but it was supposed to come out last year and then got delayed on the console. And I'm starting to I keep checking it like every day to see if there's any news, and I'm starting to feel like it's going to get pushed back to like spring of next year, and that's a huge fucking bummer because that was actually I've been watching that game for a while. So yeah. But other than that, yeah, probably for me actually, Sea of Thieves I think is my next one.
Oh yeah,
because I think that's supposed to be spring of next year also. So that's that's next on my list. If Space Hulk Deathwing doesn't fucking come out between now and then.
Oh wait, speaking of Sea of Thieves, I don't know if you guys knew. I think it's closed now.
Yeah,
if you didn't sign up in the last couple of days to get in the insider program, you're probably not going to get in. They're doing one last big hurrah, and they're letting everybody that signed up in all in one shot. So it's going to be like a big beta next time. Yeah. Next time it's going to be like crazy. There's going to be lots of people.
We did not expect this many amount of players interested in our game.
How could you not expect them when you're the one to let them in?
That's funny.
That game is going to just release on the Xbox One. They're not even going to go through the testing through Microsoft. Microsoft said they're just going to let them release it. It'll be the first game to ever just release on the Xbox without any testing.
Well,
they don't have to go
tested
without being certified.
Well, yeah, they say they've tested it so much by now that they're so confident that the game will just work when it comes out that they don't even feel like they need to waste time.
And dude, I didn't feel like there was any hiccups in that game when I played it at all. It just ran properly.
The only thing that it needs is content, right? Like more things to do. But that's
more things to do within the world, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
That's like that was my opinion of it. It's like it's cool. It's amazing to fucking go out on the sea and actually float around and do shit. But
play music
more. Yeah, there needs to be more involvement on the islands when you're doing stuff. The stuff that they gave you to do there was kind of mundane. So I hope there's more to it. Anyways, we got off track.
Next question.
Anyway, our news machine guy, Andrew D. He wants to know if anybody tried Red Dead Redemption on the Xbox One X. Has anybody played it? I know it's backwards compatible.
Does it look better or something? What's the deal?
Well, that was the question he asked because that's what he's really wondering, if there's any enhancements or does it run better. I have it. I should fire it up and just see how it runs. Since it is backwards compatible. So yeah, we'll see if nobody's played it. So no. Okay, next question. Jeffrey Rittenhauer. He wants to know what our thoughts are on net neutrality. Are you going? Yeah. Oh, so that's first question.
Yeah. No, it's all one thing.
Okay.
He's saying, are you going to get the Destiny internet package? EA Internet Access Bundle.
I'm getting the EA Access Bundle. Sorry.
Yeah, we're getting that one. We don't care how much it is.
A lot of these things don't include the Netflix DLC. Not all of us can afford the Comcast Super Mega Ultra Definitive Ultimate High Data Consumer Package.
Yeah.
With the Netflix and Amazon Prime add-on edition for a low price of $999.99.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only like $1.38 an hour, but with the Xbox Live and food, it adds up. I feel like most of us will have to use the peasants' internet.
Yep. For just
$300 a month.
Yeah, only $300 a month. And you get your Netflix buffering. He says, have an awesome show, guys.
I mean, I don't like it. I mean, I hope that it, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know what's going on with that. I don't think it affects us up here as much. We already have like bandwidth caps and stuff like that up here. You can buy your way out of them. I don't know if that's going to change for us up here, but that's kind of always been the way it has been up here since probably the late 2000s. You know, so
I don't have any thoughts on it since I don't follow it. I don't watch TV.
I mean, it's a big thing, Gunny. You should look into it. Yeah, I mean,
I've been listening to other podcasts and I see different articles related to it.
Yeah.
You know, and they do speak about it.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully, I'm just hoping that nothing bad happens. I mean, if anything, they already said they're going to try to block it and delay it again, so it doesn't really affect us right away, but in the future it can. And that's the scary part, right? Like, eventually having to pay for, like, a gaming package with your fucking online internet that would be shitty. Or having to pay for Hulu or for Netflix or for whatever the fuck, streaming services. It's going to suck. But hopefully nothing like that happens. I'm hoping. Because, I mean, I already have a data bandwidth cap. I pay $50 extra a month on top of my internet for for unlimited because I go over my terabyte limit. Yeah, which, how the fuck...
That throttled Pornhub connection is going to suck really bad.
Yeah, it's going to be horrible. Even Pornhub... Didn't you guys see Pornhub tweeted out something? It was funny. I saw it on Facebook. It was like a Pornhub Twitter account, and they're like, Pornhub is upgrading their server farms, so like your ISP cannot track what kind of porn you're watching. And it says, "Welcome to 2017, where a porn website cares more about your privacy than your government."
Yeah,
that's funny.
It was hilarious. I was fucking dying laughing. I was like,
I wonder what side of the fence they are on the whole net neutrality, though.
I don't like it. Yeah, I mean, because they have to end up paying more.
Oh man, but shit. I mean, you guys are all. Some of you, like Ryan, you remember like back in the day, even if you wanted to download a picture, you had to like start it at night, and then like by the morning you would hope it's done. You're like, oh sweet, that's
dude. I remember trying to download songs and stuff like that, and it would take like hours to download one song, and it's like on a 56K modem. You know what I mean? You're like,
Napster,
this
man.
takes forever. Yeah, man, Napster.
Yeah.
You know, it was a big thing.
You would start it up at night and check it in the morning, but I guess
drop a bunch of shit into the queue and then wake up in the morning and you finally get it all.
That's it.
But so as long as we don't go back that far.
Next question.
Next one we got from Harlan Meeks. He wants to know. He says, I have over 1,000 of each planet's tokens and over 2,000 weapon smith materials in Destiny 2. How much more do you think I need in order to get all the new armor in the upcoming DLC? This is really, I'm just bragging about how much shit I got in the inventory.
He doesn't stop playing Destiny, I think. I always see him playing Destiny. If he's not playing Destiny, he's probably doing something with his kids.
That's cool, man. I mean, if you like a game, he's getting his value out of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. Totally.
You don't have to buy another game for the rest of the year, for the next 2 years or 3 years or whatever it takes to get the new one.
But I'd say don't worry about all the stuff that you got it up. I would I say invest in silver. Just buy as many of those microtransaction silver as you can, and just
give that developer back some of that cash. You know.
Yeah, it'll pay off. You'll get cooler. Yeah, you'll get a cool ship out of it and a really awesome sparrow. So just go that route.
But yeah, that's it. That's it, guys. That's it for the questions. If you want to leave questions for us next time on this show, just go over Horrible Gamers Podcast community, join the group, and we post a post on there every week and ask people for questions for the show. That's it. And you comment and we put them in the show. That's it, guys. With that being said, you can always find us on Twitter at _HorribleGamers. And you know where to leave the voicemail number, the voicemail at. And you join our group. Also, please leave us a review on iTunes. If 5 stars are appreciated, it'll help us move up in the rankings and help us get noticed by more and more and more people like you, but more like you times 2.
Like and you again. And again, and again, and again, and again.
And again. It'll help us get noticed.
Right. Not only you, but yourself.
Oh fuck, we have a game of the year list going on here on the notes.
I saw that.
Sir.
I did scroll down and I saw that.
Shit.
We want to read those off.
Right now. What is this? Game
I
of the
told
year.
you guys about this.
God.
No, you didn't, and I just discovered it by scrolling down.
I told you guys about this like a week ago.
There's no Forza 7 on this list.
I guess we're doing the Game of the Year awards right now. I guess Titanfall won. I don't know how it happened, but yeah, we all agreed Titanfall 2, best game of 2017. It's been great. It's been a great year.
We're gonna be. I don't know. There's a lot of games to talk about. There's a lot of good games this year, man. You gotta think about all the games that came out earlier this year, and then later in the year, and yeah.
That's just a list that I pulled, guys. If you think of any other games, put them in.
Okay.
You know, same with categories. I'm just making up categories. If you got categories you want to do, put them in.
Is there
and add games to the categories that are already there. So.
Alrighty. Well, Game of the Year. I don't know when are we gonna do that show.
I think we'll probably do the first show back. So the first show of 2018.
Yeah, that's what we did last year, right? Yeah.
So, and it's gonna be a crazy ass holiday season this year, guys. Especially with PUBG coming out. Could PUBG win it all? We don't know. We don't know.
Could it be?
Can it though? It's early access.
I mean, it's a game, right? I mean, are we not including Fortnite?
The game is a fucking phenomenon. It's made like
vanilla Fortnite,
millions and millions and millions and millions and billions and billions.
Like billions of dollars, billions of downloads.
Yeah, Fortnite is still in beta then technically too, so it's not even.
Yeah.
So.
We're gonna have to have a category: best battle royale game.
Or
there you
beta.
Go.
Best beta.
Best early access game.
There's only 2 of them. You're gonna be like best battle royale game: Fortnite versus PUBG.
Fuck it, they'll be in their own category.
The 2 games that aren't even out yet this year, battle it out.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Live
guys,
on Horrible Gamers Podcast, Game of the Year edition.
Guys, we're done. You can find me on Xbox Live, gamertag Jesuswalksalot. On the Nintendo Switch, I'm HGP Jesus or Jesus HGP. I don't know which one did I fucking pick. I forgot which one I did something like that. HGP Jesus or Jesus HGP. I should have put the Jesus. What the fuck was I thinking?
It doesn't mean one of the other Jesus.
It doesn't matter because nobody fucking can find you that way anyways. You have to use your stupid friend code.
I'll give you my friend code.
562439725897342.
021095083624. That is my Switch code. Add me on the Nintendo Switch. Let's play games.
Woo! Hey, you gonna get Pinball FX3 on Switch?
It comes out on
December 12th.
Probably am.
Same day as PUBG.
Isn't that? Yeah, that was pretty cool because you could turn your Switch sideways like this.
Yeah, you just turn your Switch in portrait mode and you can play that way.
That's cool.
It feels heavy on the
Hey,
top.
where did you get a blue Joy-Con?
I didn't get a blue Joy-Con. This is reflection.
Yeah, reflection of that. It looks blue, yeah.
Yeah, it's black. It's gray. Gray. Ash. They call it ash.
Yes, mud ash too.
Ash black.
Ash. They don't call it gray. They call it ash. They gotta have like these unique names with colors.
Gunny, where can they find you?
Guys, find me on Xbox Live and on Steam. Gunnychief, one word. I'll be playing some... Get out there and play some pinball. Some Thor table.
Get in that tournament.
Hell yeah. Go play some Wolfenstein, yeah? And some PUBG. I'm not PUBG, but Fortnite Battle Royale.
PUBG comes out soon, dude. What are you talking about?
Number 12.
No, 12th. I got one more show to do before it comes out.
2 weeks. Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, Jonathan, where can they find you at, buddy?
Hey, yo. Hey, yeah. In the future. In VR. Pinpoint Red, PENPOINT RED on Xbox and PS4. Just mostly playing Titanfall and shit. But, I'm playing some other stuff every now and then.
Hey, Jonathan, real quick.
Yo.
A lot of those Warhammer games are on PC. Is this that game you're anticipating already on PC and you're just waiting for it to come out on console?
Oh no. Okay, so this one's actually kind of cool. I mean, it's gonna be all right. It's more okay. So with a caveat to all the Warhammer 40K games, it's pretty much the games are gonna kind of suck. But if you're a Warhammer or 40K fan, you put up with some of the shit just because it's something that you grew up with. And so this Warhammer, it just came out on the Game Pass for this month. That's Warhammer Vermintide.
Yeah, that is a Games for Gold.
Oh yeah, so shit. So okay, I know what you're talking about now. But anyways, yeah, this same kind of scenario. So it came out on the PC first, and then they eventually put it out on console, and it's been on the Xbox for like a year now. But now it's the Games with Gold. But that one's cool. It's like a four-player cooperative story through like hordes of these rat armies and stuff. But yeah, the other game I was talking about, that 40K Space Hulk Deathwing, is a lot like that game, but in the future. And but yeah, that game, yeah, it's been out on the PC for like 2 years, and they were supposed to come out all at the same time, but then on the console they were like, oh, it's gonna be a year later, and then they just they pushed it back, and now it's like. Anyways,
yeah, because I thought I saw it on Steam for like $44.
Yeah, I just want to play that game so fucking bad. But yeah, it'll happen. I just gotta whatever. But yeah. So yeah. So yeah, I might jump on PC. I have a Steam account, Pinpoint Red on there as well. So maybe.
Oh, I think I have you on there.
Yeah, maybe I'll break down and play it on that. But I fucking suck with the mouse and keyboard. But I guess I can plug my Xbox controller in. I got options. This is the future. I needed to adapt. I'm wearing a VR headset. I should be able to figure shit out. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. So, yeah, catch me in the future, everybody. Oh, shit.
I see you on there. So I just added you on Steam.
I don't know if you want to take a little second to talk about Future Man, but I fucking love that show. I mean, it's stupid as all hell. It's like 13 episodes.
Yeah.
Written by Seth Rogen. But yeah, there's a lot of video game humor. It's pretty dumb, but it's there's some pretty fucking funny shit in there.
I love that show, man.
Yeah, it was a good show. Of it.
Corey Wolfhart.
Yeah.
Corey Wolfhart was the best.
Yeah.
Corey Wolfhart.
He's like,
he makes his own cooking show. That show is the funniest thing ever.
Best thing, yeah. So it's on Hulu. So if you got it, yeah, I would watch it. If you have like any sick days or a weekend where you're not doing shit, just watch
throw that on and just let your brain just rot while you watch it.
Another show that I've been watching lately, guys, is A Shot in the Dark. It's a Netflix show about these guys who work in Los Angeles, and they actually what they do as a living is they run around LA and they record the footage for the news. So like they'll they record like footage like, oh, there's a car accident over here, and then they just drive hella fast over there, try to beat the cops there, and then they like record the footage and then they sell it to the news. And they're competing against each other. And there's 3 different guys, 3 different companies. There's like the big company that has like all the news all the time, and then there's the other guy, and there's the other guy.
So is it like a real life version of that movie Nightcrawler, basically?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking. I don't remember that movie.
So, that movie's awesome as Jake Gyllenhaal. I think that might be on Netflix, but basically it's that same scenario. He's one of those cameramen, but it gets freaking nasty. Like, yeah, it's a great movie. I would
it's really cool, dude, because like this is real shit. Like, I was surprised. Like, I was like, is this like a made up show? Like, are these companies real? And I looked them up, and they're actually like real companies on, like in LA. Like,
oh man,
they're real news companies, and it's like a real show. And like some crazy shit happens. Even in the first episode, at the end of that episode, you're like, holy fuck. Like, these guys' job is intense. You don't think it is, but it really is crazy.
Yeah, I'll check that out. Yeah, you check out Nightcrawler. I'll check out that. Yeah, that's
if you always wondered how does the news get their footage sometimes, like how do they get this weird angle over here? These motherfuckers climb trees and mountains and shit and get like weird shots. It's crazy. Crazy show.
Very interesting.
Show. Netflix. Future Man is funnier though. Future Man is funny. The other show isn't funny at all.
By the way, guys, you can find me on Xbox Live, Steam, and PSN under Gib8777.
Good. We'll look for you there.
Be sure to play the Pinball FX tournament. Let's get everybody that has that table playing that. That'll be a good time.
All right.
So you guys were saying the Thor table is the one that's active right now, or the
So what you can do also is when you go in and you put in Gibbs gamer tag and then the password. In order to keep that, when you want to go back to tournaments, what you can do is go into filters and then go to something like games and then friends only or something. And so that way it'll always be up there on the tournament section.
Yeah.
Instead of having to go search for it again.
Okay.
What does Gidget say, Jesus?
Peace out, Brussels sprouts. We'll see you on the next week's edition of the Horrible Gamers Podcast. Next week, we have a special guest from AOD, Attention Deficit Order, coming on the show to talk with us video games on the night.
He's a gamer?
He's a gamer.
Hell yeah.
Cool. Oh, man, I can't wait to hear you guys talk about video games. It's going to be awesome.
Marijuanas and video games. I'm thinking the conversation will be next week. But, guys, we'll talk to you next week. The next week's edition of the Horrible Gamers Podcast. Bye. Good night.
Clean your controller and go to bed.
That's not how it goes.
No, that's not it.
Brush your teeth and go to bed.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
I should probably clean my controller, though.
Job's done. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
Just kind of slips out a little bit.
It's just a little rough. Come on, you don't need the extra rubber. You're good.
Yeah. You don't need the extra protection.
Your virginal ears.
I didn't get my nap. I'm going to be a cranky asshole.
I got so much sleep.
Yeah,
Gunny's going to be all fucking cranky for the whole show.
Yeah, it's a fun table. So.
Wait, so what table is it again?
Thor.
Oh, Thor. Nice. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
It's good.
Does the Thor table have any... I mean, does it have any penis?
No penis, no vagina. It's got a big hammer.
I can just imagine a vagina in the back of you trying to put your ball in there. Got it.
Come on, get in there.
That's what she said.
Get in the hall.
Huh, I wonder if there is any XXX pinball, like actual tables and shit. It seems like it would convert really well.
What do you mean? Like which ones? Like,
just like if it, if there's a table and say that there was like, like one of the higher point things was some porn actress like spread open or whatever. You're just trying to like nail balls in there.
Yeah,
it would give you some incentive. You're like, sweet, climax shot.
I'm gonna back up a little bit, but you should still be able to hear me.
Yeah.
No. Oh shit. Oh no. Ball saved. Hell yes. Ah. Okay, it went out. It went out. I would ask you, but I don't want you to blow your load too early. You know.
Oh yeah, totally. Saving my juice.
Save the juice, man. Tie a knot in it if you have to. Okay?
I'm pinching.
I should have went and got a coffee. Fuck.
Yeah. Made a Keurig.
Yeah, I don't have any left.
Have Alexa order a new one.
No.
Alexa, give me a coffee. I don't know.
You don't have you have like a regular brew too?
No, I got a Tassimo.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, it's a thing.
It exists. I got one.
It's a thing.
I'm not fucking with you. It's a real thing.
No, as soon as you said it, I knew it. That I've seen it. Isn't that like it's got like a glass thing to it? And I don't know. It's kind of
no. It's exactly like a Keurig, except the cups are different. All right, I'm gonna go get a coffee. I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
All right.
Sounds good. My balls.
Save my balls from the fire of Oscar. Fuck you. Oh my god.
You gonna wear that the whole show?
I was gonna try to. Are you guys gonna be doing a live chat? Or
yeah.
I was gonna try to link into it on my PS4, and then.
Oh god.
I have it on the screen, so yeah, it's in my visor.
Oh yeah. Oh. Donut.
Ooh, yummy.
I want donut.
Chocolate cheesecake donut.
Sweet.
Oh, that sounds fucking great.
That's what I said.
Oh, jeez, I haven't taken this thing off for a week.
You've been wearing it that long?
My wife was getting sick of it. Yeah, I tried, but fucking the PlayStation, it needs it says it requires Flash to run the Horrible Gamers Live thing or whatever, so I can fucking Flash.
PlayStation failed.
Oh my god, can't watch the Horrible Gamers Live. We got to get that out to Sony.